All right, ain't no place like low place, and I'm live. Let me check my audio and we'll go in. All right, ain't no place like low place, and I'm live. Let me. All right, that's good audio. I ask that you hit the thumbs up button when you come into the building. You'll hear me hit it myself. Follow after me. Gotta support yourself before anybody else support you. So I'm asking that you hit that thumbs up button. Share this video now with your friends on your social media, your boxing sites, your boxing groups on your social media, your sports groups. Get the conversation popping. It's potentially going to be a debate. Potentially could be a one on myself. A video I do myself. Subscribe to the channel if you already hadn't. I also hit the bell icon if you already hadn't. And believe it or not, guys, I'm rocking with Lomacheko in this argument. If anybody would like to argue a case for Bud, I am up to listening to it and I'm up to talking about it. I think I got one main point that will shut it all down. Now, I invited B Mode into the conversation, and I don't believe he's going to jump in. Let me see. If not, I'm just gonna go in on the topic myself. Now, look here, I can do that. I'm okay with it. Every time you like your own video, YouTube adds at least one dislike, so there's no point. Well, hey, they gonna have to keep making that algorithm add that damn dislike, because I'm gonna let the people hear that I support myself. Okay, both guys are great and should be respected as such. I don't know if either's great, but I'm gonna go who's the better of the two. And I'm gonna my first point is my main point. Okay, make your first point your main point. All right, Terrence Crawford is at potentially his last weight, right? And at that weight class, he's likely bigger than Keith Thurman. He's likely bigger than Danny Garcia. He's bigger than Manny Pacquiao. Only person he can probably say I look down on me is Earl Spence. All right. Earl Spence told him you light in the ass. And at this weight class, and even at 140 and 135 at times, he fought very dismissive of the fact that people are watching him. He didn't want to put on shows. Now, Lomachenko, on the other hand, here at 135, and I'm not a huge Lomachenko supporter, but here at 135, this dude Lomachenko, he looks like it's equivalent of Bud Crawford going up to 154 and fighting Tony Harrison, what he's doing all the time. Now, Tony Harrison is better than Linares. Tony Harrison is better than what's my boy Pedraza. And yes, Pedraza came up from another weight, but he was still bigger than Lomachenko. Tony Harrison is actually going to be better than a co-mate. But the size of these dudes, they be having Lomachenko at reach disadvantages. I mean, they got speed and all that. You know, it would be like Crawford going into the Tony Harrison fight, like, okay, I got to get close. I got to get to Lomachenko be coming up on these dudes as a little man and be busting ass on these fighters. Now, are they the best fighters in the world? Like I said, no, Linares isn't nothing like the best in the world. But is Tony Harrison the best in the world? He's way closer than Linares is. But still, it's a fair comparison when you see it's a go up in weight, and Lomachenko brings it to these dudes. I'm even an advocate of Lomachenko going up to 140 pounds. And yes, one might argue that, hey, Lomachenko said Crawford was too big at 140. At the time, yeah, he was at 130. Crawford was at 140. He's acclimated to 35 now. Maybe he could acclimate to 40. I'm of the opinion that Lomachenko can go up to 140 and beat Regis Prograis right now. I believe he could beat Jose Ramirez right now, and maybe even an Ivan Baranchyk. That's my honest opinion on the people he can beat. Now, if he goes and cherry picks titles at their weight, it will be no different than what Bud has done so far at 147, and it will be his fourth career weight division championship, right? Well, title holder in 4 different weight divisions. He never been a lineal champion, but at the end of the day, Bud's been lineal twice, but who has he fought? They both have similar resumes. Guys who've had ups and downs, guys who are unproven, guys who are no longer doing anything right now. Lomachenko's best win to me. Matter of fact, I missed the name that Loma could fight at 35, and I would just tell Bud, you got to respect it if Lomachenko beat this dude fairly easy. And that's Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna was fighting the other day with a 10-pound weight disadvantage, and he looked like he was finna quit and give up. He started beating the shit out of Sharif Bogarate. He went for that shit. All right. He went up to 140 and fought a dude who can call himself damn near a powerhouse at 147 in Granados. But Granados, if he would quit playing in the fucking ring, Granados probably would have TKO Broner. But he doesn't believe, hey, they're not going to give me the decision. I'm not that big of a puncher. If he quit playing, bro, he could have beat Sean Porter. He could have been, but he plays so much because he understands these dudes ain't going to give me a decision, so I might as well have fun and get a paycheck and hope they bring me back next time. That's what he's done so far. Probably never going to touch a title, but this dude has put some threats on real welterweights. Javier moved up to 140, I believe was beating him until dude speared him out the ring. Granado speared him out the ring. Javier beat what's my guy's name? Robert Easter. He beat him clearly, in my opinion. Didn't do a lot in the fight, but made sure Robert Easter didn't do much either. Hurt him a few times too. So that fight with Lomachenko is probably the best 135-pound fight, maybe even Comey. All right. Comey can be hit or miss. Comey was going to war with that guy the other day. If that guy had power, who knows how it would have turned out for Comey. It wasn't an impressive showing. It was just a fun fight. But those wins right there, Lomachenko, excuse me, those wins right there, a Comey win. If he walks down to Comey, if he's in there beating up Comey in the 8th or 9th round after he's warmed down, I'm like, Crawford, I never seen you do such, bro. I never seen that. I think Lomachenko is a much more fun fighter, a much more fascinating fighter, and the same kind of accomplishments. Now, accomplishment accolades, you can mix and mingle that. You can say, oh, accolades being what your titles are, what you're called. Crawford is called undisputed 140, lineal 135, and titleless at 147. Lomachenko is called titleless at 130, titleless at 126, and unified titleless at 135. Right? That's accolades. Now, who has the better titles? Okay, give it to Terrence. But who's the better fighter? Who's the better fighter? I got Lomachenko by far, bro. My man do more in the ring. Is Lomachenko on my pound for pound list right now? I can't put him there until he stops being political. But in his own right, Terrence Crawford mentioned that he was political too when he said when he let Bomac speak for him, and he said basically we've been calling out all these 147 pounders like Pacquiao. We've been, now we're acting like we call them out, but we could have been at 147 a long time ago. I chalked that up as a duck. Like, you can't tell me that I shouldn't like deep divisions and I should be happy with you playing in the kiddie pools at 35 and 140. No, sir. That's political too. You didn't need a Ricky Burns fight. It would be look, this wouldn't even be an argument if Terrence Crawford had started at 147 and he beat Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, or been in the ring with them and fought close fights with them at least. I wouldn't even ask this. I would literally tell Lomachenko, you need to do more before I even talk about you right here. But I think these guys are very similar. They're the same age. They've been to the same amount of weight classes. Okay. They have a total difference in style. Lomachenko can fight in all ways. I'm not questioning the abilities of Lomachenko. I'm questioning the abilities once the best of the best are in the ring with you. If Walters isn't on a year layoff, if it's Guillermo at 126, maybe, and a lot younger, what goes on then? Maybe the same result. That's still a hard fight for Guillermo. I don't think he's a guy that should be going up in weight at the later age, period. But maybe the catch weight, what goes on? All right. What happens if Nicholas Walters has been your career opponent all throughout? Maybe then I wouldn't question Terrence Crawford with him, because Terrence Crawford hadn't fought a Nicholas Walters at, a level of that opponent. Maybe I tell Terrence Crawford, we're not having this conversation because you haven't been in a ring with that level of a guy. I won't do it. He beat up on Gary Russell. Gary Russell's a good fighter, very unproven that day and still to this day. All right. And I do not believe in Gary Russell's last win. It's a lot of ifs, man. I mean, that's what it got to be. Yeah, that's what we do when we talk boxing, and we encourage boxing talk, debate, fighters to try to be great. That's all it is. I don't intend to disrespect nobody, or I'm like, nah. Terrence Crawford's a good fighter. Lomachenko is a good fighter. Who am I? I'm more bored with Terrence Crawford. I'll be honest with you. I gave Lomachenko a lot of flack for fighting Linares, who had been knocked out several times, just like Amir Khan. That's Terrence Crawford's next opponent. They have so much in common. Now, the question is, Is Terrence Crawford going to go in there and put on a show like Lomachenko did? When Terrence Crawford fought longer guys who had speed like Postal, who had feet balance, you name it, different things like that, Terrence Crawford shied away from the fight. He shied away from the fight. Yes, he got the knockdowns, but he ring around the rosy so many times. Man, one point in time during the fight, I seen him take his gloves, grab a bag of Skittles, open it with his gloves on, pour it in his mid, keep moving, eat the Skittles. I was just like, bro, fight, please, Terrence. Now, Lomachenko, when he went up with these guys like Linares, he had a reach disadvantage, height disadvantage, same kind of speed or maybe a little more. Just things that would make it tougher for him. Instead of having all the advantages, of course, he went into the fray, bro. The belly of the beast was a safe place for this dude, and that shit made me say, "Yo, I can be mad at the politics all I want, but Lomachenko is a fighter. That motherfucker is a fighter. That little motherfucker can scrap. Okay, I'm going to enjoy when he beat the shit out of Anthony Crolla. I am one of the Anthony Crolla." Get the fuck out of here with that name. You understand me? I'm not giving no credit for it. No, it ain't no pound for pound type win. But I cannot stand it. The style of Anthony Crolla, throw up in my mouth, right? The Barroso fight, I really feel that shit was very, very real. Eddie Hearn, I believe you got away with one right there. 135-pound Barroso coming in there, and he's just throwing shots, and they're landing on elbows, the body. And I'm just like, yo, he just zapped of energy in just a few rounds. He just zapped the energy. I was like, nah, bro. I ain't believe it. I was like, that Spanish guy, he's not Spanish, but that Latin guy went over there, he's speaking that Spanish. He was trusting he could drink that water, eat that food, and boom. It was like Crolla had time management on his side. Like somebody told him, okay, the capsule is kicking in, whoop his ass. I was just like, hell no, that shit just looked fluky as a motherfucker. This dude looked like he was ready to start puking over there in the UK. And then when he got in the ring with Linares, Crolla was crying like a bitch and shit. Linares hit him in the body. He was looking for more home cooking and shit. And I was like, it made me believe it even more. It made me believe it anymore. He said, I hope Crolla beats him, but Crolla is about to be retired. Nah, man, Crolla getting his ass beat. Lomachenko gonna bust his face up, bro. And I'm telling you, that's another thing. Like, he's not going to go playing with Crolla, like, come chase me. Come, bro, he gonna beat the fuck out of Anthony Crolla if he continues to do what he's been doing. Now, if he hears the criticism, and that's why I hate people that talk and really don't know boxing. Oh, Lomachenko's getting hit. He's fighting. He's giving you a fun fight. Now, if he hears the criticism that he's moving all around the ring, throwing 40 punches around, just looking for the right hook and holding, they're going to say, oh, Lomachenko, he's slowing down. He ain't the same. See, this, you can't please everybody. That's why I'm just like, bro, give me a fun fight as a boxing fan. Like everybody, if they hate you, they going to find a way to hate you. All right? But I think this argument is an easy one. The better fighter, Lomachenko, all around. He does more in the ring. Listen to me. He punches more. He's more aggressive. He uses his footwork, effective footwork more. He has people throwing more punches at him, meaning what? He's got to use his defense more. Terrence Crawford's on his feet more. That's all I can say. He's holding more. What's better? He switches his stance more, but he switches to do very little or nothing versus the very little of nothings of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my take on it. I really think Lomachenko that guy. I think he that guy. He just got to get the political shit out of his veins, bro. He got to tell Bob Arum, look, no more of that year layoff shit. If I go up to fight Ramirez, don't you fuck with Ramirez. You let me do it. Career-defining win right there. For numerous reasons. Ramirez might have robbed his title to fight before, but it was a very competitive fight versus a very good fighter he was fighting as a Zapata, basically an undefeated guy. Only reason he had a loss on his record was because of some UK cooking. That was it. Threw out his shoulder in the fucking first or second round. In the first round, that was it. So if Lomachenko goes up, he beats a pro grade, or if he beats a Ramirez, man, that shit is sealed, bro. That would be like Bud Crawford going to 154, picking off a real titleist, picking off Tony Harrison right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Jared Hurd is a step above even mentioning these names, and Terrence Crawford bet not even think about it. All right, you bet not even dream about fighting Jared Hurd, Terrence. You bet not even dream about it. You'll be retired and damaged goods for the rest of your career. I promise you that. I promise you that. All right. And that's the same way with Lomachenko. You bet not get in the ring with Josh Taylor because you will be retired and damaged good. I promise you that. But if you pick and choose there, all right, cool. Because look, Terrence, like I said, Lomachenko at 35 is already the little boy of the division. He's small. Terrence Crawford at 47 probably got the longest reach at the division. He's just as tall as everybody at the division. And he was admitting, I'm a weight bully at 35 and 40 when they said we could have been at 47 a long time ago. That's why I don't give him credit for those divisions. Just like, bro, you was in weak-ass weight divisions, weight bullying. Now, I can see if those divisions was dope and you could make the weight. I can't hold shit against you unless you was politically fucking people by causing your layoffs and blah, blah, blah. But I definitely, I rock with Loma. Now, if you make the argument, Loma got beat by Salido in his third fight. Gamboa beat Salido and this, that. You make that. That's not where I'm at. I'm talking about the fighter that he is, that they are today. Somebody said prograde, question mark. Man, Lomachenko a run up in prograde, bro. That basic ass fighter, bro. That basic ass fighter in prograde. Y'all think Lomachenko can't bap that nigga? Bro, I'm telling you now. If Lomachenko fight him, I'm here. Get that man full credit. Y'all talked all that shit about Regis and Kathy Lee Prograde. So when it go down and he punching him in his face with shorter shots and Prograde don't know what to do because he like, why is this dude hurting me with this power he not supposed to have? But it's precision and shots you weren't looking forward to and shots you don't even know how to throw. Give that man his credit. Give him his credit. I'm telling you, bro. They get the works, bro. And Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, don't beat no 154-pound champion. In my opinion, Terrence Crawford really don't beat the best of 147. In my opinion, if Terrence Crawford would have really fought Postal, y'all wouldn't even been encouraging him to go to 147. If he would have really got in there and showed talents, catch, shoot, slip the jab, this, that, return, sit in the pocket, stop running all around the ring and making Postal like, bro, why you ain't trying to fight, bro? Why you making this a cat and mouse and you ain't here trying to really use boxing skill? You using some footwork skill. You look real nice on your feet until you stop and then you start holding. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, like I look at it and I'm all the way Lomachenko on this one. I'm all the way Lomachenko, all the way. And people like, okay, he didn't avenge the Salido loss, but look at the Jason Sosa win. He is Salido now. Lomachenko is the fighter now. You can't deny that shit. I'm this close to becoming a Lomachenko fanboy, bro, because the motherfucker don't do nothing but put on the shit. Yes, the politics turn me off. That will never be forgotten. You are never getting credit for that Nicholas Walters shit, that year layoff shit you and Bob pulled. But if you stop it, I can judge you for who you are today. So fine with that. Very fine with that. And I believe he can up jab the shit out of Ramirez. I believe he can get to Ramirez's body on the inside, get inside Ramirez's shots, and bop to the head, get inside the shot again, bop, turn off. All right. Get in range, make Ramirez come seek, get in as soon as he's seeking, work, turn off. I believe he could easily beat Ramirez, swell his face up. He already beat him in the amateurs. Come on, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasting your time with I understand maybe he getting money, he in the second country, got to make a living in a new place. I understand he was also getting paid over there in the Ukraine to box, so I'm pretty sure he's good off. Go for the glory now, bro. You ain't getting no younger. I tell you this, I'd rather be making a comeback. Let's say if he goes up there now, he turns 31, going up there and he loses to one of them. I'd rather be making a comeback at 31, 32 than trying to test myself at 35, 36 and then trying to make a comeback after that. It's much smarter. All right, time is on your side. Loma would never move up to 140, most possibly. He said it himself, man, dog, y'all holding that man back. All right, you're holding that man back. Hold on, McGregor. I seen you leak. I just seen it. Holding that bro back. I'm telling you, holding them back. These are easy fights. You don't fuck with Josh Taylor. You pick your fights. But who can tell you at the age of 32, 33 who the fuck you can and cannot pick at your fourth weight class? Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? It's just fourth fucking weight class. You know what I mean? He just go there, get the fuck out of there. Understand me? Go there, tell Manny Pacquiao, hey, before you retire, what's up? You know what I mean? Don't go fight Big Boy Spence and get your block knocked off. What's up? I got a title down here that I just won from a bro. Anybody hate on that, dog? Can't nobody hate on that. I can't. I won't. I ain't. But I'm telling you now, Terrence Crawford cannot walk Keith Thurman down. In my honest opinion, he cannot walk Earl Spence down. Lomachenko would try that shit. Like if Lomachenko had them in his weight division, he would try that shit. He would be on that shit. He'd be coming to get it. That's what he is. The boy is he a fun ass fighter. He's a fun ass fighter. And I mean, people, you can love it, you can hate it, you can do whatever. I ain't been the biggest fan. Let's see the comments. I think Loma edges it for boxing skills, inches, levels, angles, physical. No doubt. Bud show that shit. And like, if we looking in the fight in quarters, 1/4 of the fight, Bud is showing that shit. You know what I'm saying? A quarter of the whole fucking fight, maybe an eighth of the whole fight, Bud is showing this shit. And the rest of it is just like inches, angles, levels. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That's what Bud be doing. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. He says Loma can make 130 now easily. It's his weight class. Why the fuck would he? I mean, it's accolades, bro. Like I said, if you lose, who can hold it against you that you went up to your 4th weight class and lost? Who can hold it against you? You may get more credit from a person like me. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker, if you even get a close fight with these dudes, I'm putting them pound for pound. Everybody, you ain't doing what he doing. That's fair. Who else doing it? Who else at their 4th weight class these days from 130 up? Who else? Who else at the besides motherfuckers that's on their way out the game? It's people that's on their way out the game. They ain't going there. Lomachenko on some shit right now, bro. Javier Fortuna about the only man, 126. He started at 26. He got wins there at 30, 35, and he's fought at 40. And if he fights Javier Fortuna, consider me happy with the career of Lomachenko, because Javier Fortuna, a throwback like motherfucker, and he gonna let them hands go, and that's gonna be a good ass fight. He ain't no quitter. Like, ain't no quitting that dude. That motherfucker come from broke ass DR. They put him in there with a dude that was about 10, 12 pounds heavy the other day, and it looked like he wanted to go, but I'm telling you, he got it in. Well, at the moment, his goal is to be undisputed at 135. Who the champs? Who the champs? Comey, Mikey Garcia. Man, maybe he can do it, because at the end of the day, if they strip Mikey Garcia, and I definitely think they should strip his ass, once he get beat the fuck up, like make him just gone and find out what it is to be a real fighter and strip the fuck out of him, make him actually do something that real fighters do instead of getting credit for fights, top rank level fights that he was supposed to win while on top rank, and also Al Heyman level fights that he was supposed to win while Al Heyman. But at the end of the day, I don't want his undisputed to go about looking like Terrence Crawford shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it probably won't, because he actually gonna be in that motherfucker fighting. He ain't gonna be in there boring the shit out of us, and he's much smaller than them. And I mean, the aesthetic of it is just that much better. I think McGregor, that's you on? Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, just telling these people I think Lomachenko a better fighter than Terrence Crawford.
In terms of entertainment, most definitely.
In terms of everything.
There's a couple of arguments. I mean, obviously, he does cleaner boxing, right? He's much more of a cleaner boxer. But is he as effective? I mean, he's lost a fight. Crawford hasn't. And arguably, like you said earlier, the competition level has been near enough the same.
Yeah, I'm looking at him today. I'm looking at Lomachenko and saying he got a lesson to the pros. He went a little too fast, got a lesson to the pros, but it was a lesson he learned. And now today he is way more effective of a fighter than Terrence Crawford. Like, he goes and he shows it. He like that. It's just simple. He shows it. Terrence Crawford sometimes refused to show.
I mean, in his Lomachenko in his last fight, he kind of struggled a bit, which is fair enough. He's come up a weight division, but also against Linares, he got dropped. As he's coming up in weight, his skill is carrying him quite a bit, but he is getting tagged up. And whilst the fights are very entertaining to watch, it doesn't necessarily mean he's overall better.
What is he? He's 5'5", 5'5", 5'6". They 5'8". This dude walking them down. He walking these bigger fighters down, and it's gonna make them look better than they are. Yeah, Terrence Crawford versus Linares. Maybe Terrence Crawford give up an early round and then start going on the go. I don't know. I
If,
don't know.
look, if we're being honest, I think we'd both, if we were both really being honest with ourselves, we both would pick Crawford to knock out Linares.
Yeah, and yeah, but at the end, like I said, I would definitely would, but Lomachenko did it. Lomachenko with what a inch or two height disadvantage, a reach disadvantage, maybe even a speed disadvantage, a weight class disadvantage, two weight class disadvantage. He beat the fuck out of him. He body shot him, made him quit. Like,
Well,
yeah,
Crawford beat the absolute living fuck out of Jeff Horn, and Jeff Horn is much bigger than Crawford. Jeff Horn's a
yeah.
fucking middleweight, man.
But remember, he was holding him all through the fight. Like, what are you really showing?
He was winning the battle of the jab constantly. He beat him up to the body and he knocked his ass out.
When he refused to hold Jeff Horn, he got hit with some big ass shots. So, and I'm talking about
he took them easy.
Yeah, but when
Loma got hit with big ass shots,
Jeff was shitting water. Jeff was shitting water to make weight. Shit water to make weight. And 2 fights in a row. And Crawford's still in there getting them bow, big ass shots. And it's to the point it's like, okay, I gotta hold this fella. Lomachenko in there, like, you can beat me, show me you can, Linares. Show me you can. Show me I'm a little bitch. And he refused to be a little bitch. Terrence was just like, I'm not even gonna give you the chance to show me I'm a little bitch.
So because Crawford takes less punishment.
No, nothing to do with punishment. Because if Crawford came to fight, is a boxing match. It ain't a holding contest. It ain't a referee break us up. It is
you act like Crawford. You act like Crawford holds more than he throws.
That's hard to do, but he holds a whole lot. If you only
he holds a bit, he doesn't hold a fuck ton, but he holds a bit.
If you throwing 35 punches around, you moving from corner to corner, damn near every part of the round, and then you hold him when you get cut off by Jeff Horn. Let me think. If I put you in the ring with Lomachenko, a guy who can cut the ring down, a guy who can fight on the inside, use his foot, his feet, and his mental to get you in the corners, all right, making traps for you, and he's fighting Terrence Crawford. They both 5'7". They both have a 70-inch reach of it. Lomachenko is going to beat the shit out of Terrence Crawford. The only chance Terrence Crawford got, and he got this in every fight because he's showing some power now. The only chance he got is to hit somebody and hurt them coming in. That's it. But if I take away that reach advantage of what you'd have over Loma, nah, bro, you wouldn't be countering him so easy. You wouldn't do it. I don't believe it, because when Postal was the guy you wanted to counter, yeah, you knocked him down on the counter a few times, but you got real amateur. You real looking away, turn your head, got your head all up. It was like a shootout of counters. It wasn't no precise counter and I'm out. It was a shootout of counters. I don't want to get hit with yours. You don't want to get hit with mine. And that ain't the best thing to be doing with Lomachenko. You would fuck around throwing them ugly ass hooks, he'd be under and be working the shit out your ass with up jabs and shit. Come on, Terrence. Nah, Terrence ain't no fighter like Loma. Nah, he ain't. Not at all. Nowhere near it. Nah.
So you think Loma's better than Terrence Crawford, pound for pound?
But, bruh, by far better. By far better. I mean, look at the opponent. Okay, we could look at Felix Diaz and we can compare him. Felix Diaz was a A-level prospect contender. Who had he beat at the time? Granados, I believe he had a victory over. That would be better than anything Gary Russell had at the time, but still A-level prospect versus A-level prospect. That's what it is in his own way. But I would grant it, Felix Diaz had a little more exposure to better competition. Not a little more, probably a lot more. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna make, because I know he had Granados. He struggled in the fight, but he had Granados. He had Gabriel Becerro. He had Lamont. He fought Lamont Peterson too before then. I thought Peterson came afterwards, so he had way more experience. It's damn near not even fair to do, but because Bud fought in such a negative way versus Felix, who's much smaller than him, know what I'm saying? A lot of the times Felix was having to come get him. He was cutting the ring down, or at least Crawford was walking himself to the ropes, and he just, he'd leave with his head out. He'd get slapped up. He'd be holding, he'd be Felix would counter him on the back foot if Crawford got too over aggressive and remind him, you're not that good on the front foot, Terrence. You limited. And he told him, he waved him in, said, come on, come get it, Terrence. And Terrence did the pussiest shit I ever seen in the box. I was so fucking mad. He shook his fucking head. No, I ain't coming to get you. I'm like, nigga, I'm watching you fight. Go get his ass. Go, you know what I'm saying? That shit pissed me off.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Of this, let's just go this century, right? The last 19 years. Who's pound for pound number one of the last 19 years? Since the year 2000. There'd be a strong case for Floyd, wouldn't there?
Younger Floyd, but either older Floyd stayed on the list for reasons that younger Floyd got him. Younger Floyd got him to the list. Older Floyd stayed there.
And then older Floyd beat anybody.
Older Floyd politically did what the fuck he wanted to do because he had earned it, and we couldn't argue with it, and I was just over it. But at the end of the day,
still fought world-class opposition.
He did.
Extremely high-level fighters, Hall of Famers.
He did.
And he held a fuck ton, didn't he?
And I'm telling you now,
he held more than Crawford.
35. Right? That's the
Floyd.
problem. That's the problem. You are comparing a 29, 30 year. We're comparing to Crawford, who started this shit when he was like 28, 29, holding people ridiculously way too much, to a 35, 36-year-old Floyd Mayweather. That's the problem. Like, who wants to be bro, come on, man. Who wants to be like, oh, you're the next LeBron James, but they only looking at the 39-year-old LeBron and shit. Oh, you the next Kobe, but they like, yeah, just the 41-year-old Kobe.
So what age was Floyd when he started holding, in your opinion?
Felix was about, I wasn't impressed with. Jeff Horn was about, that was bad. John Molina was about, that was bad. Now
I'm asking you about Floyd.
Where Floyd was. I mean, he had some in his younger days.
When did he start holding? Like, he held a lot against Luis Castillo, didn't he?
Yeah, when he had the hurt shoulder with Castillo, he did a little bit, but I understood. Okay, we had an injured fighter. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. We can't take that away. But Bud is coming out these fights unscathed, and there's no excuse. Like, bro, hold on, bro. Lomachenko.
What about against Oscar?
Huh?
What about against Oscar? He held a lot against Oscar, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what, fifth weight class, wasn't it? Fifth weight class. I can see, I can understand.
I mean, that's not a 35-year-old Floyd, though.
I understand that, but it's still a fifth weight. It's still a fifth weight division where he shouldn't have been. All right, now
if I remember correctly, though, he was 30 when he fought against Oscar.
I understand that, but at a fifth weight division where a man shouldn't have been, it was likely going to happen. All right, Oscar.
What about against Zab? What about against Zab?
Shit out Zab Judah. Hell no, Zab, he beat the fuck out of Zab Judah.
He held a bit.
Hell, bro, him and Zab Judah. No, he walked Zab the fuck down. And that's another thing.
There was some moments whenever Zab was landing.
Hold on. You're trying to compare. See, this is the issue. Terrence don't be doing shit but running and holding. It ain't walking you down and we in the clinic. My nigga be here. Oh, you called me. Come here. That's not what, bro. It ain't a specific term for. All I can tell you is running and holding. If you are walking a man down, you throwing 8 punches, you throwing 3 punches, and that guy says, "Okay, give me one of your arms," and you are okay. I'll be your huckleberry right there on the clinch. Pow, pow. You working? Pow. You work yourself out. Nothing to say. But when you are jetting it around the ring, you refusing to show your skills. All you showing is that you jump rope pretty well. All right, something I ain't really fucking interested in unless I Google how well do you jump rope. And I have done that a time to time because fucking jump rope, that's an amazing workout. Matter of fact, y'all that's listening, go fucking watch Teofimo Lopez jump rope. That little motherfucker's amazing. But on another note, I ain't here to watch that at a fight. You supposed to do that shit to prepare for the damn fight. It's supposed to help your reflexes, hand-eye coordination, calf muscles, all your little tendons in your legs, get you ready. But this dude be running and holding, not fighting off the ropes, standing there catching, countering, letting you go. Okay, you throwing 6, 7, or 8 shots, tie up. Let's do this shit again right in the same spot. No, my dude literally be saying, I'm beating the clock. I'm fighting the clock. It's a terrible.
So what you're telling me is what you're comparing is when a fighter is pressing the action, he doesn't tie up, but when a fighter is getting pressed, he ties up.
No, I'm
Most
saying
of the
that
time.
I'm saying as a fan, you're going to see his skill set. He coming forward, he throws 6, 7 punches, and he ties up. You ain't gonna remember, oh, a tie just happened. You gonna remember them 6, 7 punches. But if a dude is 6, 7 steps, 16 steps, no punches, you know what I'm saying? Just movements and feints like Terrence be doing. Next thing you know, somebody throw an overhand right at him, and he's like, haha, not today. Let me get close to you and tie you up. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That is flat out bullshit. And I mean, I've seen this repeatedly, and there's no way this dude could be looked at nowhere near on the level of Vasil Lomachenko if this dude is going out here really putting it down.
Mhm.
No way. It's no way. What Vasil Lomachenko fight have you left and said, huh, I didn't see any, wasn't entertained with that one. That wasn't a good
Against
one.
Pedraza, I was bored.
For what?
It was just a boring boxing match. There
Oh,
wasn't
hell
anything
no.
majorly special. It was one of his
Hell
worst
no.
performances.
You sleep. You sleep. You sleep. Loma was on it. Loma, them last 2 performances made me feel the way I feel now. That little motherfucker be on it. That little nigga's a cockroach. He be all over their asses. Ali used a lot of clean, and I ain't the biggest Ali fan. I tell you right now. I'm just gonna tell you, ain't something. Like I said, I go watch him jump rope. I mean, he's smooth. You know what I mean? But sometimes I just ain't the biggest out. Now, if you can find fights where Ali went at it, blah, 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 and you tell me go sit and watch it, if I enjoy it, maybe. But I honestly, I probably ain't gonna give him the time of day because I done gave him the time of day in some big fights, and I just said, whew, no, thank you. Y'all can have that. I'm glad that's y'all era. That's just all I'm gonna say. But over here, I'm looking at Terrence. I'm like, bro, everybody calling you the best, the great, this and that, the next, this and that. Look, I don't see it. I don't see it. I ain't feeling it. I mean, it's one guy that clinched more than him that I know. The guy Josh Taylor stopped. What's his fucking name? The Mexican.
The Mexican that Taylor stopped.
Yeah, fuck. What's his name? They call him the puppet man. The fuck. What's his name? Falconello Tim Bradley. I forgot his damn name. He's fucking horrible to
Oh,
watch. He's horrible to watch. He is absolutely horrible to watch. Josh Taylor stopped him about 2 years ago, a year ago maybe. He's absolutely horrible to watch. Miguel Vasquez is his name. I'm glad I forgot the name. If there's one person that is worse to watch than Terrence Crawford when Terrence get on that bullshit, it is Miguel Vasquez. Period. Period. But the John Molina fight. Come on, man. This is John Molina, dog. Adrian.
Miguel Vasquez. That was after he beat O'Hara Davis, right?
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
before
No,
after
I think
one.
it would have been after. No, I think it would have been after.
It was the same kind of time. I don't know, the same kind of time. They beat the fuck out both of them. That's all I know. But I could say this: Lomachenko better not go to 140 and fight Josh Taylor, and Terrence Crawford, you better not try to fight like a man the night you fight Josh Taylor. If you ever fight Josh Taylor, I'm telling you now, you might want to clinch, you might want to do all that, and be happy with it. Cause hey, if you don't, I believe you're gonna get your ass whooped. And Lomachenko, if you go up to 140 and pick the wrong person in the Josh Taylor, you're gonna get your ass whooped too, buddy. I promise you are. I promise.
I'm just astonished at the idea of a guy who's able to move better than another guy, and a guy clinches more. It automatically means that guy's a better fighter. I mean, that's like saying Malik Scott's better than Vladimir Klitschko.
Nah. 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 I mean, if you want to pick apart Vladimir Klitschko, you feel free. I mean, his best night was his best night. That's what I respect him for. They had a hell of a fight, him and AJ. I remember a hell of a fight, but I don't remember him and AJ tied up 7, 8 times around. And if they are tied up 7-8 times around, remember this is levels. This ain't
Yeah, it might have been 7 or 8 times around, but you'd
no.
find it very difficult for people. Like there was a few types. There was quite a few types in
No,
that. But
I don't remember Vladimir and AJ tied up. And this is heavyweight, another division I don't care much about because they do this more than everybody else. And that's another thing. We're comparing a 147-pound guy to 250-pound men who are eventually gonna wrap each other up. But I still don't remember 6 or 7 times, and I still don't remember either one of these guys being the level of John Molina or Jeff Horn.
wait,
that's a big point we're missing. It's a big old point we're missing there. Now,
wait, AJ and Klitschko weren't on the same level as John Molina or Horn?
Who?
AJ and Klitschko?
Hell no. Thankfully they were.
Do you mean they were way above that level?
Exactly. You Crawford hater, go debate BFTB boxing. He'll smoke you. He stopped Molina. Man, that boy be ducking me, man. Tell that man stop ducking me, man. Stop talking about me on your stream and calling me names. All right. I don't even call you names over here. I just call you a ducker. That fits you. All right. So go run and tell him that, John Landish or whoever you are. You know what I mean? Learn some boxing, then come back or stay and listen and learn. But Terence Crawford moved way too much, man. It ain't about movement. It's the movement and holding and drawing the fight out of the fight. You came here to show boxing skill. You did not come here to make the fans say, why are you not showing? But I'm a fan. I'm a fan of great fighting, and I cannot be a fan of Terence Crawford. Lomachenko has did so much politically that makes me fucking hate him. But at the end of the day, when you put on the level of a fun fight that he does, it's all over with. It's all over with. Then you can't argue no more. You can't be mad no more. Now you can talk undisputed, you can talk belt. That's accolades. We asking who the better fighter. Sure. All that don't come into
the better fighter is the man who wins, right?
They both win.
One hasn't lost.
One didn't fight Salido with 3 fights, and then Gary Russell with 5. Yeah, that's
one
true.
One didn't have a 345 amateur career.
He had a long one. One don't got 2 gold medals, but I'm talking about where. That's why I'm talking about where they are today. Where they are today is where they are, and the better fighter today is Vasil Lomachenko. He's fighting. Maybe he is fighting the better fighters.
They're both 3-weight world champions, correct?
But Lomachenko. So who's fighting the better fighters today, right now? Who is? Linares. And the last three opponents. You got Ndongo, you got Jeff Horn, you got Benavidez. Oh, you got Khan, you got Benavidez, you got Horn. On this man's resume, you got Linares, you got what's my guy's name? Pedraza, and now you got Crowler. Who the better fighters?
You're asking who's better between
with all the context in there too. The context
Horn, Benavidez, and Khan is better than Crawford.
Jeff Horn,
Pedraza, and Linares.
Jeff Horn, who don't make weight. Benavidez with a bullet in his knee. And then
lineal.
Who?
Jeff Horn is rightfully lineal.
Crap.
He beat Manny Pacquiao.
Crap.
And then he loses to Crawford.
Crap. He retired. Pacquiao retired. And him and Bradley were not no consensus number 1 and number 2. That's crap. If the man was the lineal champion, every site that rates lineage would rate him the lineal champion. The fact is that they do not. They do not. They don't. And this dude, that context, the man wasn't making weight well 2 fights in a row. But Benavidez had shrapnel in his fucking leg. And fucking what's his name? Fucking Khan is the knockout king.
Right. I'm just gonna be for real. Like, Khan is a better fight than Crowler. Don't even try to dispute that. Just don't even try. It doesn't matter if Khan's been knocked out or not. Crowler is trash.
I don't know. Benavidez ain't though. Benavidez ain't. And maybe out of shape Jeff Horn ain't either. Because you remember
listen, Benavidez is not better than Linares.
He ain't better than Crowler. He's not better than Crowler.
Yes, he is.
How?
Pound for pound, he is. He'd knock Crowler fucking clean. If they were the same fight, same height, with a gimped leg, he'd knock out Crowler.
In his knee. Crowler, when Crowler fought Barroso and Eddie Hearn slipped him that bleach, I believe.
Who the fuck was Barroso? Barroso?
In my honest opinion, when Eddie
Who the
Hearn
fuck
slipped,
is
hold on,
Barroso?
man, listen to the
Who
point.
the fuck is Barroso?
When Barroso got slipped to Mickey, in my honest opinion, and his stomach was hurting, just like Jeff Horn's stomach was hurting, Kroller stopped him. He stopped him, that's that on that. They the same level. Jeff Horn would have been there with his stomach hurting. He would have got stopped by Kroller. You bring a bull in there with a bull in his knee, he gets stopped by Anthony Kroller. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it now. Khan is on the level of Linares. I would say they the same level. I would say the Khan today. Khan has been better than Linares overall, but Khan today is not better than the Linares that Lomachenko fought. Just ain't.
You're talking about Crowley, yeah? This guy Crowley, who has lost to Gary Sykes and Derry Matthews, has had draws with Gamaliel Diaz and a split draw with like Derry Matthews again, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I ain't saying he great. I'm just telling you, Benavidez ain't on that level. You want it with a bullet in his knee on top of that.
Crowler's lost to Youssef Al-Hamidi, a guy who was 3-8-1.
I'm not no Crowler fan. I'm not no Crowler fan, but I'm telling
Crowler, yeah, but like saying, look, Benavidez with no legs would beat Crowler. Crowler has one victory, Wharton no, like maybe two. And that's like one is a shot Ricky Burns, and the other is a guy who nobody fucking knew who he was, and that was Ishmael Barroso.
We knew.
Are we going to say Darlise Perez was worth the win?
We knew who he was. He whooped shit out of Kevin Mitchell, and then Eddie Hearn knew enough about him.
Who the fuck was Kevin Mitchell?
I think Eddie Hearn knew enough.
Kevin Mitchell was a trash can.
Hold on. I think Eddie Hearn knew enough to slip him a damn Mickey, in my honest opinion, because he was going to whoop the hell out of Crowler. But at the end of the day, Jeff Horn, at least Crowler can make the damn weight. Jeff Horn can't make the weight. Damn Benavidez has shrapnel in his knee. Now, come on, man. This ain't like he can't move his legs. Lomachenko went in there and showed them, okay, I'm bringing a fight to healthy, bigger men. He did that. Terrence Crawford, oh, Jeff Horn, you ain't healthy? Come hug me, daddy. Oh, Benavidez, you ain't healthy? Benavidez, you ain't healthy? Oh, all right, I'm going to throw 40 punches around, 25 around.
You're trying to bring credibility to Anthony Crowler's name, right?
I ain't fucking about.
No, hold on.
But you're trying to bring credibility to Benavidez.
Stop. You're saying, right, you're trying to say that's more credible because he beat Barroso, though. A guy who lost to Chaniev and Akhmedov.
Who Benavidez beat? Huh?
I don't know, but they're better than Akhmedov.
Who all he robbed is the better question.
Huh?
Who all did he rob is the better question, because he got a lot of those on his resume. He got about 2 or 3 of those on his resume. Big robberies where he just sit on the ropes, do nothing. How the fuck is drunk ass Mauricio Herrera outperforming Terrence Crawford, bro? How the fuck is he throwing more punches than you, pressing action more than you, bro? Come on, man, that shit ain't cool, man. How the fuck Francisco Santana pressing more action than Terrence Crawford? Like this is what we allowing? This is what we allowing out of a prime Terrence Crawford? That's what we gonna allow? But we can hate on Lomachenko because he got knocked down in the midst of a good war. Nah, bro. Y'all make it too easy on Buddy. Oh, Buddy, my buddy. Y'all making it easy on my buddy, man. McGregor, what he said? He said, chill and have a Guinness.
Wait, can I step in for a second?
You got it.
Yeah, if we're going to hate on Lomachenko, we don't have to do that because he got knocked down in the Linares fight. We can hate on him because he lost to Orlando Salido.
What? But hold on, didn't he come back? Did you see the Jason Sosa fight?
Yeah. Okay.
So what you got to understand is Lomachenko is now the Salido. Lomachenko a roughneck. Lomachenko a Mexican. Lomachenko Mexican style for real.
All right. Okay. Right. Who is he beating?
Same level people Terrence Crawford beating, but doing it with more boxing, more impressively, pressing the fight, way less holding. He the one getting hit. Them boys be trying to hold Lomachenko, and he be putting his hands up in the air and dropping it like it's hot, trying to get out that shit. Y'all seen that shit when he did put his hands up in there and flop his ass to the ground. Put a hit. Man, Lomachenko ain't no hoe, bro. Lomachenko is Mexican style. Oh, that lay Holmes.
And he has yet to win a legitimate title in any division in which he's campaigned.
A legitimate title? What's a legitimate title then?
The lineal title is a legitimate title.
Oh, man, come on, man. Them, look, I understand. I like lineage too. But when you fighting in weak divisions, all right? You fighting in weak divisions, It is what it is. And Mikey Garcia is holding up lineage. Mikey Garcia, that's not fair to say. Mikey Garcia shouldn't even be in the rankings if he's going to leave the weight class. All right. That's how it should be, but he is. Lomachenko can't fight for lineage at 35 right now. And at 30, I could agree. He didn't fight the lineal champion. But I'm not judging his. I'm judging what this man doing at this third weight class, and he out fighting Terrence Crawford. Even at 130, he was beating them boys up, man. He was beating niggas the fuck up, beating them up. So Gary, what's my boy name? Damn, Jason Sosa was coming off a knockout win of Javier Fortuna, knocked him out. Lomachenko cleaned that bitch up, cleaned him up. Come on, man. Nah, bro, I ain't going there. All right, he wanted YG Knight wanted email. You can get in here. You can get in here. Hold on. Let me send you this shit. Hold on. Tell y'all can't fuck with me on this debate, man. I'm gonna send you an invite. Give me just a second. Everybody on mute. If y'all got something to say, y'all go ahead and say it while I send this man this email.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what we're debating. You're saying we can't fuck with you on a debate? None of us are giving factual stuff. We're just arguing opinion. So nobody can
having the better performances? Who having the more impressive performances?
In my personal opinion, I prefer Crawford's.
Why?
In my opinion.
Wait, who's more impressive? Well, that's easy to answer. The guy who's undefeated.
Who's having the more impressive performances is what I said.
I don't know. The guy who's knocking guys out.
The guy who's undefeated. Okay, and to be completely honest with you, I think I like Crawford's domination more than I like Lomachenko's.
Nah, can't rock with you on that. Can't do it.
You don't have to.
Can't
so
do
it. Your opinion. So wait, Crawford is beating guys who haven't been beaten before. Okay. Lomachenko is beating guys who already have losses. In fact, Lomachenko's last opponent got knocked out in one round in his last fight. So, I mean, what's sanctimonious and impressive about that?
Fucking, what's the boy name? Fucking Postal lost to a guy with fucking 13 fights, bro. Fucking 12 fights. What's good about that?
Okay, that's fine, but again, Postal was undefeated.
Who he fight to be defeated? Who would he fight? Who would he fight? But at the end of the day, I give you this: Linares lost to underdogs, and YG Knight, you added to the thing. You added to the hangout. Look, man, Lomachenko. Tell me this: ain't Lomachenko the smaller man at these weight divisions right now? Where he at right now? He's smaller man, ain't
he? Yep. Yes.
Man. All right, so Crawford, can you call him the smaller man at 147 to Keith Thurman? Can you say he's a smaller man? By fact, you look at them and say, oh, he's much smaller.
I would say body density wise, yes, he's smaller than
Nah, bro. They stand by each other. It's not gonna look like Linares Lomachenko. In order to look like Linares Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford would have to do something like this.
So let me ask you this question.
Hold on. Let me make the point. He would have to go to 154. And he had to fight a guy like Tony Harrison, a guy like Charlo. And will he be performing like Lomachenko, getting in there, throwing 800 punches, stopping motherfuckers in the 8th, 9th round with body shots, whirlwind? And he'd be like, okay, he wouldn't know what to do. He'd get his face jabbed off more than likely. Lomachenko may get hit. He might go down. But he fucking find out what to do. And he showed skill.
Well, look, you brought up Thurman, who's notably one of the smaller guys at 147, and you compared Linares in size differential in his weight when Loma was fighting one of the bigger guys he could have fought.
Even when he fought
hold on. How much bigger was Jeff Horn than Terrence Crawford?
Shit, what?
How much bigger was he? Answer the question.
Weight wise, Jeff Horn ain't nothing but a 5'8", 5'9" dude. Terrence Crawford the same thing. Terrence Crawford got much longer arms too. Terrence Crawford told y'all I've been a welterweight. His trainer said we've been a welterweight. We just ain't been in the division, which means
when Jeff Horn outweighed Crawford by 10 pounds on the night, that wasn't a big difference.
I don't know if he outweighed him by 10 pounds on the night
He
or not. I know Jeff Horn. I know Terrence Crawford be blowing up to 160 ever since 135. So I don't believe that.
So let me ask you this question.
Let
me ask this question. Who's the bigger guy? Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence?
He ain't fight Errol Spence.
But he didn't fight Thurman either.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the bigger guy?
We comparing him to the what? We talking about what Loma done and the people he could fight, and he's still gonna be bigger than him.
But you brought up Thurman, so he's bringing up Spence.
I'm making a comparison to the other welterweight. The only one that outsizes him is Errol Spence. That's just about it. Terrence Ben told us I can be a welterweight. But what's his name? Bomac sit up there and said we could have been at welterweight a long time ago, bro. Yeah, this nigga's a welterweight.
Keith Thurman's a bigger man than him, though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Whose voice is that? I don't recognize that voice.
This YG, yo, my father just cut it in. He been at me and salute to you Low Place for letting me come on and speak my opinion.
Yeah, you good.
I appreciate that. But what you call it? Thurman is bigger than Crawford. You could look at it in the forearms and about. He's bigger than Crawford.
Nah. Terrence Crawford ain't going in there like, yo, this a big ass. I'm talking about Lomachenko looking up at Linares, also looking at Pedraza like, damn, when you in a lower weight class than me, this dude came from 126, and I'm talking about he can go to 140 right now and win titles. Terrence Crawford not touching the belt at 154. He's not touching the belt.
So wait, hold on. I want to know. So you feel that Lomachenko can outbox Terrence Crawford?
If you look at the size right now, no. Terrence Crawford got every advantage. But if it wasn't for that, I think Lomachenko will up jab his face off. I think Lomachenko will stop Terrence. If they was both 5'6", 5'7", both had 70-inch reaches.
But I mean, if you do that, you changing the whole man around.
Well, I'm not gonna give Loma. I'm not gonna say that about Bud. Do you think Bud can beat Triple G? Hell no. No, he can't.
Wait, Lo, you're comparing them off of the original argument that what pound for pound originally stood for, yes?
I'm looking at just he asked me my way.
You're comparing them based on the original argument of what pound for pound is.
I'm comparing this. I'm telling you what I'm comparing. I'm comparing if these guys was fight and it's a good comparison because it ain't some heavyweight you gotta bring down. It's two guys that are not too much bigger, too much smaller than the other one, but it's too big, too small for an actual fight, in my opinion. So if I look and I say if I made both of you dudes 5'7", same arms, same skill sets you got, I think Lomachenko would beat the fuck out Terrence Crawford. Easy.
I easily see. Whatever. If he was because Lomachenko is a southpaw, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He is, right?
Yeah.
Lomachenko is a southpaw, right? Yeah. Terrence is gonna come. He's going to use his right hand to go over that jab all night. He takes that away, thinks in the ring. He'll 2 weeks, like 3 weeks. Bud was arguing with Gervonta Davis. I said, you got to be kidding me. Like, if could Davis made the comment that Arrow stop Crawford, and I was like, you got to be kidding me with that too. Like, please, those guys can't be Crawford. They lack in the boxing skill and IQ to stop him in the ring.
If these guys can't beat him, tell me why guys like John Molina done wobbled them with overhand.
So wait, let me ask this question. Let me
just answer that. John Molina, styles make fights. He can take his punches and still come forward.
Don't you Lomachenko do that too?
I have a question.
But if you pit Lomachenko in the ring with Crawford, they're going to stop the fight. They're not going to let him take that beating like that because Crawford's going to outbox him on the outside. He's going to make him look silly. Then he's going to start taunting him. That's gonna be bad because he's never going to be able to get inside.
Man, this is crazy.
Wait, I have a question. Wait, I have a question. If Lomachenko has a skill set to deal with somebody of a quality of a Terrence Crawford, then where were those skills in the Orlando Salido fight?
3 fights as a professional. That's what I said coming on here. We talking about these fighters today. What they
wait.
Let me do this because I'll actually break this down really well. How many of the fighters, right, that Lomachenko was beaten are good at resetting their feet and changing their movement? I'll tell you right now, none of them. They're all great when they're standing and they're dictating.
Pedraza, you miss Pedraza.
Okay, Pedraza, is he brilliant at reshaping his feet? No,
Pedraza
he got fucking stopped when he tried against Tank. He's not very good at reshaping his feet.
That Tank's a young, great fighter. Yeah, I mean, shit, there ain't no shame in that. Shit, ain't no shame in losing to him or Loma.
But what I'm trying to say is Terence Crawford is very good at resetting his feet and changing his angles.
Man, I think he'd be resetting his
Nicholas Walters isn't.
Versus who?
Rigondeaux has to get onto his feet.
That's what I'm saying.
The question is this: who is Terence Crawford fought this good at applying pressure? Who? That's healthy. Apply, because I didn't use Rigondeaux for that example you just used, because I'm gonna take the context and perspective. I'm gonna say Rigondeaux too fucking smart to even mention and talk about, and I'm gonna say Jeff Horn can apply pressure, but when you ain't making weight and you can't take punishment because of that, and you ain't the same fighter, I'm not gonna use you here. Who applies pressure well that Crawford fought?
I'd say Gamboa is a very good pressure fighter.
Come on, man. Lomachenko,
very good pressure fighter.
Lomachenko levels above that dude. Levels above 3-round Gamboa. Gamboa come in with his hand. Even Gamboa in sparring, come down with his hands to his waist. No,
is his resume levels above Gamboa?
Levels.
I'm not asking. Is his resume levels above Gamboa?
Levels. Hell yeah, it is.
I don't see it.
Gamboa got a Salido win. That's it.
Yeah, and Lomachenko has a Salido loss.
Then what we seeing, the best of Lomachenko is 10 times better.
We're not gonna look, Fight Doctor. We're not gonna do that whole thing again. Like I pointed out, like Robinson's resume is leaps and hell bounds higher than like fucking Turpin, even though Turpin managed to beat Robinson. You know what I mean?
Listen, I understand that, but here's the question: who has Lomachenko beaten?
Who has Crawford beaten?
No, but that's not the question we're asking. The question we're asking,
you can't just ask. You acting like Crawford got the name of Ali, George Foreman. This dude got nobody on that shit.
Listen, mate,
Salido is not a great win. It's not a great win. 11 people beat him. He's lost 11 times. It's not a great win. I mean, I know Loma lost to him, but that was his third fight.
No, I mean, if you want to go to who Lomachenko beat, you supposed to go to he beat Gary Russell, he beat Waters, he beat Rigondeaux. He got a bunch of niggas on his resume.
He's got names we all know, man. It's true.
He's not better than Crawford.
Look, there's nothing impressive about any of those victories. Okay, nothing.
He's not better than Crawford. Nah, he beat Gary Russell.
Y'all very lucky.
Nobody could get by that right jab.
Y'all very lucky that he didn't fight Walters without the year layoff in the pot. Because if he would have beat a Walters or even been in a close fight with a Walters, we wouldn't be talking about Terence Crawford in the same sentence, because Terence Crawford not been in the ring with nobody on Nicholas Walters level, bro. No. That could be an assertion. That could be an assertion that you don't think pound for pound he'll beat him. That could be what you feel. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't be able to talk about Lomachenko. Like I don't rate the Walters win, because why? He brought him off a year layoff. They politically fucked him. I don't rate the Rigo win. That's 2 weight divisions up. I'm not gonna cheat for him. That's bullshit. And the Gary Russell win is a good win, but Gary Russell hadn't proved shit at the time of that fight.
I understand I understand that part, what you're saying too. But with me, if I look at a boxer, I can only really rate him of who they put in front of him, and then see how their skill level was when he fight different type of fighters. He got some boxers out there. He fought another southpaw. Like I have to respect those wins when he fight another awkward fighter or somebody with a good jab, and he take that punch away from the person in the fight. Now, what I just want to try to say with Crawford, if they would fight each other, Crawford to show you that he makes enough adjustments in the ring, come like the 5th round. Like, bro, they're gonna have to save him. Like that.
Versus who though? Versus
Lomachenko versus any of those.
Hold on, do you not see Lomachenko turning up on opponents in the 7th, 8th round? Lomachenko turn fights around, bro. Lomachenko like, okay, you get off, and Lomachenko do it differently. And you might not see it as I don't know your boxing skill level or your knowledge of what skill is in boxing. I don't know. but Terrence Crawford is not the end all and be all and the only person to make adjustments. Lomachenko made adjustments and made Linares look like doo-doo. Okay, he went from, okay, I got the knockdown on you. Lomachenko said, now taste this up jab. Taste this up jab repeatedly.
I hear what you're saying, but you think he would be catching Bud with that?
Bud get caught with it. Bud got hit with the jab of a nigga with a bullet in his knee all night the other day. Yes. Crawford is not special, bro. Crawford they have told y'all to make Terrence Crawford special. You ain't seen him fight a special fighter.
Nobody,
dude, you watched this the facts. Hold on. This the facts. The last time you watched Terrence Crawford, he went 12 rounds. He got him out of there in the 12th, but he went 11 complete rounds with a guy with a bullet in his knee. And a guy that is not a good fighter without that bullet in his knee for the most part. A guy that's been put on the ropes by lesser competition and beat up round after round. Terrence Crawford let that man make it 11 rounds. And you sitting there telling me how special and how many adjustments and how he can cut the lights on and cut him off before he hop in the bed. And I'm just like, bro, no.
But all of that is what you saying and how you saying I described them. That is not a get you out of there fast fighter. So what did I say was out of control? Because he's not,
bro. It needs to be nah, man. Y'all denying Terrence levels. Y'all denying him levels. Y'all building an inbred excuse for Terrence Crawford, right? Oh, he don't have to do nothing. He don't have to do anything on the level of everybody else because he's just a background fighter. Nah, man, hell no, nah, bro. You gotta be everything. Like Lomachenko been everything, and I'm not finna say Crawford do one thing good. Nah, bro, this man do one thing good. This supposedly he make adjustments good while everybody else everybody else come in good. They adjust good. They close good. Come on,
you just count your lucky stars that Lomachenko signed to Bob Arum because. If he wasn't signed to Bob Arum, Mikey Garcia would have been took him apart.
Maybe he would, but that ain't Bud credit. That ain't Bud credit. Maybe he would.
And Mikey Garcia can't.
What that would mean? What that would mean? That Lomachenko got into a fight with a better guy than Bud did. Still, that's what it would mean. Yeah, basically.
Bud beat Mikey in the amateurs.
Yeah, and he's what's that? Lomachenko got 2 gold medals. If we want to talk amateurs, what Bud's at? We ain't talking. We're talking about these fighters today. We talking about.
We're not going to compare. We're not going to compare them amateur. We're not going to compare them amateur wise. Like Lomachenko's an ATG amateur.
Bro, Bud got flat. Bud is regressing, man. Y'all failing to see it. Bud is regressing. Bud used to be the shit at 30. Bud would walk a few motherfuckers down at 35. He wouldn't let how these inbred excuse y'all doing. These tattooed on him excuses. He got it tattooed on him. Don't fight until the 7th.
How many fighters we seen that have it too? At lower weights, they walk people down. At higher weights,
no excuse.
They gotta think their way through the fight.
No excuse. No excuse. He said it. They said he was a welterweight. They said he was a Marcos Maidana, walk you down at 40, walk you down at 47. Bud ain't got no excuse. Bud said he was. Hold on. Bud said he was a Lomachenko, walk you down at 26, walk you down at 135. Bud got no excuse, bro. Bud is hold on. Bud is 30 years old. Fought a man with a bullet in his knee, and he spent too much time just looking at this dude doing little stupid ass side to side feints, trying to look pretty and shit. Bro, put your fucking shields up, go get in his chest, throw some fucking body shots, and get this motherfucker out of here in the 5th round. He don't want to be here. He wanted the paycheck. You gave it to him. Now give him an ass whooping and go on about your day. You got me here watching 10, 11 rounds complaining because you ain't fighting, because you didn't fight with Jeff. Matter of fact, I don't even know if Jeff Horn didn't even make weight the way he did. Jeff Horn, he made weight the 2nd and 3rd attempt type shit. Because somebody tried to tell me out.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Let me ask you one question. So who you feel Crawford has to fight to put some respect on his name?
It ain't just about who. It's about, man, you got to fight in a fight, bro. You can't be depending on a referee to break your hose all the time. You can't be doing that shit, man.
Wait, time out. You can't fight the fight, You can't. What fight to fight?
Man, I
It
ain't
don't
interested.
matter.
Look, if you're gonna make this excuse for him, I ain't even interested in seeing the names you want to hear. I want to see him keep on fighting dudes with bullets in their knees that really ain't got a boxing career outside of just getting a paycheck and going home. Because if you ain't gonna no, because I'm gonna be honest with you, if you ain't gonna tell this man to stop holding people like Jeff Horn and John Molina 6-7 times around, if this ain't going, if his fans gonna be fine with that, I'm gonna tell y'all be fine with that shit while he fight over there in that steel cage all by himself versus nobody on ESPN Plus Candy Crush app. I'm gonna be grateful for that. I don't want to see until that works out. Until he get in here with Amir Khan, and if he fight like he did with Postal, if he say, damn, Amir Khan long, let me go back all night, back, and hope he finally run into something. I don't want to see him no more, bro. I don't want to see him no more. I don't want to see that fuck shit, bro. You got dudes, Samuel Vargas walking Amir Khan down with no talent. You don't get your ass in there and treat this motherfucker like your bitch and show Keith Thurman. Yeah, you can use your feet on me if you want. I'm gonna beat your ass somehow or another. I don't want to see this nigga no more, bro. I'm keeping that shit all the way real.
I kind of think what you said. I kind of think that you're trying to say like when you see a fighter fight somebody else one way, you should get in there and fight that way too. That is not the right way to be.
I ain't say that. I said
you
left. Is Bud Crawford compared to Samuel Vargas any day of the week? Is he compared to Samuel Vargas?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, because that's the last guy that was beating Amir Khan face first round the ring and shit, wasn't it, McGregor? Yeah, I can tell you that. Samuel Vargas, Chris Algieri, if Chris Algieri can walk Amir Khan down and probably deserve a decision, and Bud Crawford sitting over there running like he did with Postal all night, y'all can kiss that shit goodbye.
The way you're saying, like, so people should take points away from Mayweather because Khan dropped Madonna, and in 2 fights Mayweather didn't even buckle him.
What's the purpose? Like that has no context to it.
That's
and he did, but he did. And no, that's a lie though. He did buckle Maidana to the body. He hurt Maidana to the body and I believe to the head.
But Khan dropped him though.
And we talking about 140-pound Maidana who was on the canvas. They lied. He got dropped by Victor Ortiz and Floyd knocked out Victor Ortiz. Things gonna happen in the fight. I'm talking about Samuel Vargas, who is nowhere near on the level athletically, mentally that you guys talk about Bud Crawford. You talking about Maidana, Khan, Victor Ortiz, Floyd Mayweather, all in their own respects are people who, they're all world titleists in some way or another. And people that could have had long reigns. All of them. All of them had potential to be great fighters. Samuel Vargas ain't even got a pinky toe listed as great on him in this boxing shit. And Amir Khan.
But look, this is what I want to say though. All right, there's people like when you name like great fighters, that always happens to every like Ali. He struggled with a handful of fighters that Foreman walked through easily.
You comparing Ali and Foreman to Samuel Vargas and Bud Crawford?
No, I'm not talking about. But when I'm comparing, this is what I'm comparing.
Bro.
I'm comparing that. Just saying that Crawford need to get in there and be somebody that he's not. Because
how you gonna tell me not when I seen him do it? How you gonna tell me I ain't see this man walking down? What's his fucking name? Ricky Burns. How you gonna tell me I ain't see him roughing? No. How you How you gonna tell me I ain't see him roughing up Lil Hank Lundy and Derry Jean? You gonna tell me he ain't got it just so he ain't got to show it? You gonna tell me it's okay? No. Hold on. You gonna tell me it's okay for y'all so-called pound for pound number one to get in there with Amir Khan and be outperformed by a bunch of fucking nobodies like Chris Algieri? Hold on. Y'all going to hold on. Y'all gonna tell me it's okay for him to be outperformed by Chris Algieri if he don't go in there and walk this man down, beat his ass? If he just out there looking for Khan to make a mistake, that's fuck shit. That's weak shit. Khan you need to teach a lesson just like they said Mikey Garcia need to get taught a lesson by Earl Spence. Ain't no different. You cherry picking. If you go in there boxing on the back foot, trying to look slick, bobbing your head, boo, 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 look, bobbing your head, turning out Amir Khan. I hope Amir Khan clip you and knock you the fuck out. We never hear from you again. Because I'm tired of these boring ass performances from boring ass Bud. And at the end of the day, I'm tired of his fans making excuses of saying he can't do this and he can't do this when guys like Algieri did it. But you won't give Spence no credit for Algieri. You won't give no credit to Manny Pacquiao for Algieri. But he can't go out here and outperform Chris Algieri. Low Place is putting it down. You fighters perform, or we gonna find people that do.
Now I understand that. First of all, I don't got Crawford as my number 1 pound for pound fighter. That's number 1. 2, what I was gonna say is that you can't you can't expect somebody to get, yeah, you can rough up certain fighters, but you can't bring that game plan to do that to everybody. Some nights you can you hit a guy and you see he's not, I'm not taking him out tonight.
So Amir Khan is this guy? Are you talking about Amir Khan?
So let me just box. No, I'm not, I'm just talking about in period. Like if he's in there and he feel like, yo, I'm not knocking this guy out, I'm not roughing him up, let me just box him on the outside, I could win the fight. Like that's what it is.
So he refusing to show you his skill. There's a boxer that's telling you, hold on, no. That's a boxer that's meant to. What you just said. Hold on. What he just said. What he just said in his head. What you just said is this boxer talked to himself mentally, and he said, "I can't." All right, that's what you said. But fighters like Lomachenko, they get criticized when they probably tell themselves, "I can't." He probably looked at Linares and said, "Damn, you're bigger than me," and said, "I can't," after he got knocked down. But he broke that mental wall and he went and got a stoppage. But I'm not supposed to reward that more than the guy that said, "Let me just be easy. Let me just get to the next training camp." Hell no. I'm not with it. Terrence Crawford got work to do. It starts with Amir Khan, and it don't need to be ending no time soon if this is the opponent you're going to be fighting. Amir Khan is done.
That's what I was about to say. All right, besides Amir Khan, who was Crawford supposed to fight?
I don't know what they're going to give him over there. But if you're going to continue to fight this level of fighter,
how you gonna say he's cherry picking if there was nobody for him to fight? Everybody was already signed to fight.
I don't know what they gonna give him over there. I'm not his manager. No, I'm not his promoter. I didn't sign his contract. I didn't sign his contract.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. You called him a cherry picker.
Man, look, if he really wanted to fight, I'm gonna tell you I a cherry picker. Because if he really wanted to fight, he'd be all these guys he calling out. He'll be fighting for their mandatory spot. Instead, he picked no. Instead, he picked. No. Instead, he picked the easy belt, easy money with Jeff Horn, who did none of y'all have respect for when Manny Pacquiao picked him. Y'all thought Manny
you making no sense because all the other welterweights in the champ in the division said he got to put that work.
Well, you ain't hear the word. You ain't hear the word. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening.
No, you're not listening. You just going up.
Do you know what a mandatory is? Do you know what a mandatory is?
Yes, your mandatory is the person that's in your what you call it that you have to fight.
Well, why do they gonna tell him anything to do when he could be their mandatory and take their belt if they refuse to fight? Then if he take their belt, he'll really be ducked, right? Instead, he wanted to get in the WBO because that's Bob Arum sanctioning body, and he wanted to fight them easy as opponents he fighting. So yes, your boy Terrence Crawford been cherry picking since the start of his championship career.
All right, now you gonna let me talk this time?
Go for it.
All right, so now you saying that, but the champions at the time were Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia was fighting for the title. Neither one of them was champions because Keith Thurman had to get stripped for the title, and Errol Spence. Keith Thurman and all of them said already that had to make his weight in the division before they even think about giving him a title shot. He was not even in the So going in the WBO was the only way he was going to get a title shot. So he went in WBO, took that title, and after that it said, "What's good?"
What they got to do with being a man? Did Errol Spence have a title? No. I let you talk.
Errol Spence said
I let you talk, bro. I let you talk. No. I'm going to explain it myself. I let you talk. Your boy got no excuse, and the excuse you just made is invalid because it ain't no mandatories except for Sergey Kovalev, who refused to do this. He was the only mandatory that I know recently that would have had a title coming into a fight with Adonis Stevenson, and he refused to be the mandatory. He ducked the purse bid. There's nobody that's the mandatory got no title. They don't need one. They the mandatory. They will have your title if you elect not to fight them. Or they would. You don't need a title to get nothing. Maybe they should have instructed Bud and said, "Well, come be my mandatory." Because when you hold on, no, I let you talk. When you go get a belt, and then you sign to be on Top Rank. I don't know which one came first, but they was both bullshit maneuvers. It's bullshit to sign with Top Rank knowing that nobody's over there in your weight class, and it's bullshit to go get that Top Rank belt from easy ass Jeff Horn when you got real credible welterweights in the division that you could have fought. Sean didn't have a belt at the time. Keith didn't have a belt. But if you would have fought any one of them two without a belt, you still would have had more respect on your name. Not saying he could have, but there's better fights out there than fucking Jeff Horn. Like, I'm not going there, bro.
How was there better fights than Jeff Horn when Jeff Horn was a champion?
Who gives a fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? Praise the WBO? What cares?
Keith Thurman and them already said they're not fighting him till he get his resume up.
So what? No. Did who was Keith Thurman's last mandatory? Let's see. He didn't have one. He's never fought one. But let's see. Kell Brook, he could have said, "I'm not fighting Errol Spence until he get his resume up." Right? He didn't have a choice.
Errol Spence was his mandatory.
Whoa! Well, you just answered your own question, didn't you? Could become the how do you become the mandatory? How do you do that?
But that's what I'm trying to say. You trying to tell Crawford that he should join in the IBF, what you call it, fight his way up to the top to be Errol Spence mandatory when he can go to the WBO, win the title.
What is he doing now? What is he doing now? And how is that WBO title? Oh, how is that WBO title helping him now? How? He got that WBO title.
Fight next. What are you talking about?
Hold on. That WBO title got him a dude with bullet in his knee and a dude with glass on his chin. Okay,
that's because there was nobody else for him to fight.
Yo, bro, you're hating low place. Why you hating, Star?
And you making no sense. Who was there else for him to fight? Everybody signed to have a fight. If Errol Spence and Crawford, both of them win these next two fights, which I think Arrow's gonna lose this fight.
Look. You can act like Crawford I just gotta have a belt around my waist. Well,
that's what they said.
No,
the champion said that.
I let you talk.
Saying
brother. I let you talk.
Yo, hold on. I let you talk. I'm gonna have to tag you in a couple Keith Thurman
I let you talk. I know my boxing. I know my boxing. I let you talk.
All right, then. So if you know Keith Thurman said that,
I'm finna tag you in some knowledge if you quit talking. Because you just mentioned how Terrence Crawford is the next Floyd, doing what Floyd Mayweather went to 140 pounds. And until his last fight at that weight division, you know what Floyd Mayweather did not have? A title. He got into rankings. He paid for his title shots, got in the rankings, he got eliminators, and he got the title shot. Terrence Crawford ain't the end all, alpha, the omega of boxing who just has to have a black WBO strap around his waist so the fucking world is going to end. He's not that guy. No. As a matter of fact, I think that it's black. It's a little ugly ass black belt, little ugly fucking black ass belt that he's acting like, oh, y'all acting like I just had to have it. I just had to fight Jeff Horn and my legacy wouldn't have been complete. But now you're out here talking about Errol Spence is your completion of legacy. Well, why the fuck didn't you get an IBF mandatory? When Floyd wanted Gotti, he wanted Gotti. He didn't go, I'm getting an IBF. I'm going to make it hard to do this. He forced his hand. These are grown ass men. My dude
wanted to fight Floyd.
Floyd wanted to fight Gotti.
It was the other way around. Gotti wanted to fight Floyd. Gotti's
nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Yo, bro, you wilding out, my nigga.
Gotti didn't want to fight.
Gotti wants to fight Floyd. Gotti wants to fight Floyd. His handlers. Guy's handlers. You didn't want.
Same thing. What's the point? What's the point of saying, oh, the fighter wanted to, but his handlers?
That's where the fighter got the fight, but they didn't want the fight, bro. They didn't.
Man, look, same thing. Handler. I don't even give a fuck because if the handlers say you can't take the fight, that's your handlers. You pick them, so you behind them. Okay.
So he won the title.
No matter what, the fight happened because of Floyd Money Mayweather. The fight happened because Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather made it happen.
No, the fight happened because of Vittorio Gotti.
Man, he was his mandatory. How is this gonna happen because of Turo Gotti? He was his mandatory. He was forced to fight him.
The fight happened because of Turo Gotti.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Floyd
was his mandatory.
But that's
you
just straying away from the what you call it. Because
Floyd was his mandatory.
You saying all of this. You saying all of this to take credit away from Crawford and say like, yo, he should have went in the IBF and fought his way.
Was Floyd in the WBC 140-pound rankings when Arturo Gotti was the WBC 140-pound champion? Was he the mandatory or was he not?
How many fights did he have in the 140 weight class?
About three or four. And guess what? All of them were.
Name the 3 or 4 people that he fought at 140.
I don't. All WBC title limit. Maybe a Burles. Maybe a. I don't.
Person. And then he fought Arturo Gotti. Then he moved up right after that. You wildin'.
Listen to me. This man was eliminators because he paid for his shot. These guys. All right, I'll go to the rankings right now. This is what you telling me. You telling me to just give all these fighters a pass and let them take the easy route. Let they tongue do all the work. Hold on.
I know you searching, so you let me talk.
Hold on. I'm about to make a point to you. I'm looking at the IBF rankings.
That's why I said if you search it, you should just let me talk.
Man, come on, bro. Hold on. I'm looking at the IBF rankings. 1 and 2 is empty. All right, they empty right now. So if Josh Taylor left 140 pounds right now, and we just gonna say Josh Taylor got a big time promoter, like Top Rank behind him, they pushing him. He's selling out venues, right? He's selling out his hometown. You mean to tell me if he really wants Earl Spence that he should go get in the WBO ratings and face Jeff Horn, or he should look and say, you know what, I really want Earl Spence. My first 3 fights at 147 haven't made that happen, but you know what I could do? This guy named Kataya Obara, whoever, is number 6. This guy named Kerman Laraga is number 5. This guy named Quesadilla, God knows what the fuck the rest of that is number 4. Maybe I could get him a good payday, whoop the shit out them, and be number 3 in there, and then talk to the IBF and say, put me in the Mando. I want Earl Spence next. So that ain't a way to get this done. Just yes or no. Yes or no.
No, you gonna fight all of those fights? Yo, how many people Mikey Garcia beat in the IBF?
Mikey Garcia ain't over there on the other side of the street. Ain't my fault. I told you he did 2 dumbass moves. He signed where nobody is. Mikey Garcia did the opposite of that. He left from over there. He paid to get away from over there. Manny Pacquiao did the same thing. Only your boy, the guy you supposed to be claiming is smarter than Lomachenko, make so many adjustments, didn't make no adjustment outside the ring. Now his career is stuck on the Amir Khan chin. That nigga ain't got no adjustment.
How's career stuck on the Amir Khan chin? You acting like they still can't make these fights.
It's stuck. He fighting everybody easy work. Everybody empties. He fighting everybody empty.
So that's why I asked you before who he need to fight.
I can't help him. I telling you what he need to do, and you fighting me. I told you what he need to do, and you fighting me.
No, you're not. I asked you who you feel he need to fight.
Let me ask you this. What's the last mandatory fight that you recall in your whole life? Just the last one. Just the last one. Do you got one?
The last mandatory fight?
Yeah, you got one. Can you think one?
Period for all
just recently, right in the last one you maybe saw, you got one?
Yeah, Errol Spence and bloody Kell Brook. Come on.
They ain't nowhere near the last. I'm just trying to see the last one. Do you got like the last one, maybe the last 2, maybe 3? You got one?
Why you trying to do McGregor on him?
I'm not doing it. I'm trying to see if he know. I'm gonna ask him.
He came to give him that work. That's what he came to give that work.
I'm not giving him no work. I'm gonna ask him. Come on, let me know. You got one?
What was the last 2 people that fought their mandatories?
Yeah, last mandatory fight. Do you remember any like mandated? And not just mandatories. Like it could have been vacant title mandated fights. Do you remember any?
Yeah, bro, he's tricking you, man. Why you falling for the Okie joke, man?
I noticed that too, right? Because I asked him who Errol Spence need to fight. I said who Crawford need to fight to for you to put some respect on his name, and you said you don't know. So for you,
I done told you already. He gonna have to start by way of performance and not using the referee first and foremost. It starts with Amir Khan. That's why I told you this man career is stuck on the chin of Amir Khan. If I see this boy go in here If I see this boy go in here and this boy is running around the ring from Amir Khan, and Amir Khan is getting held after he throw 2-punch combinations, and Crawford's up against the ropes using the referee to break the fight, get back to the center of the ring, and he can't manage the fight on his own, I'm gonna tell you now. The only reason I'm going to watch Terrence Crawford is because you guys like him, and I might go live during his fights and get the views. Other than that, I ain't gonna give a flipping flying fuck about this sorry fucking guy. Fact, I'm gonna criticize it, but other people don't fight like it. For other people don't fight like it.
Respect that's your opinion on the fight, and I respect that.
Nah, fuck you lying, man. You lying out here, bro.
Hey, look here, look. I'll give you these mandated fights. I don't know. Maybe Terrence Crawford's all you watch. I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on him.
Terrence Crawford is not even up in my top 5 of my favorite fights.
Okay, what these the mandated fights? These are listen. Jacobs, Derevchenko, Canelo, Golovkin was close to mandated. I mean, they didn't have to go all the way to purse bid. Some might have. Caleb Plant, Uzcategui mandated. Stevenson Vosdick mandated. Darrell Yildirim mandated. Can I think of any more? Anthony Crowler, Lomachenko mandated. Shit. I don't know.
Wait,
Wilder Fury. Hold on. Wilder Fury rematch. It got a little mandate going on up in there.
But that fight not happening.
I mean, Maurice Hooker versus what's that boy name he beat for the mandated. It's a lot, but my point is, I mentioned one fight that was mandated that didn't get made. So they couldn't tell your boy Terrence Crawford what to do, when to do, how to wear his pants with his belt. Should he say?
Wait, so you saying all of this because you're saying that he should have went into the IBF instead of the WBO?
Yeah. He should have went to. If you wanted Thurman, you should have went Thurman route. You wanted Spence. You should have went Spence route. Now, hold on. First and foremost, look, if you wanted to be Bob Arum, this is what you need to do. And you need to get mandated. Now, if you wanted to be PBC like you should have been, you wanted to wise your stupid ass up, and you could have went for any title that you wanted, and you would have had all the titles on your side, and them unifications would have happened at the rate you wanted them to happen, more than likely.
But
and
that's not how the game works.
Oh shit! What game you watching? What game? Brother? No. You can't tell that lie. You cannot tell that lie because I just gave you a list of mandated fights.
What lie? And you're not even letting me talk.
Because I know where you go. You just said that's not how the game works. I just gave you a list of mandated fights that happen for your entertainment.
You gave me a list of mandated fights. You gave me a route to become the B side of the title fight. The route that Terrence Crawford is taking, he still has a chance to become the A side. Like that's why I'm saying you looking at it small fry way. You trying to tell him.
Hold on. You trying to tell him. Hold on. A side. Okay, now it's about business. Now it ain't about. It's
always been about.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, it's business then for Al Heyman telling them you ain't getting these fights then. So don't ask me who's going to fight because it's business. Hold on. I got your point. Go ahead, finish your point. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say
I'm sorry I jumped in. Finish it.
If you listen to these guys, it's been about business. Like if you heard them talking backstage, it's been about business and all of that. And then on top of that, like you gotta see his business. Look at your man. He came in at his second fight. He went for a world title. If that ain't screaming, this is about business to you, then I don't know like what is. Because nobody really does that unless they're in a hurry to pitch shit on Smash.
Bro, listen.
So for him for Crawford to go the long route and you say go into IBF, fight 3 or 4 fights before you could be Spence's mandatory.
Who the biggest A side of all time in boxing? Who the biggest A side of all time? Biggest A side of all time. Come on, who is it?
You know what that is, bro.
Yeah,
Floyd Mayweather, man.
Yeah,
money man.
All right. Well, guess what? The biggest A side of all time did. He got in the WBC rankings, bro. That's all I can say to you. Guess what? The biggest A time of all time did. He went to 147 and he didn't fight for a title in his first fight, as I recall. All right. And then he fought his next time. So I'm not going to listen to Bud Crawford. Had no chance to sacrifice, and he can only do it his way. He can't take the road of Floyd Mayweather, but y'all can compare him to Floyd Mayweather. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make these excuses.
I think they compare it to Pioneer Wilk, actually. They compare it to Pioneer Wilk, not Floyd Mayweather, actually.
So
I brought up Lomachenko fought for a title in his second fight.
What Chris Brown say? I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Listen to your heart. I'm not gonna do it. No, man, you can't do that, bro. You cannot do what you're doing. Floyd Mayweather got that. No, hold on. Floyd Mayweather. Hold on. Floyd Mayweather got into Arturo Gotti rankings. He got into Zab. Well, it really wasn't a ranking fight that I recall, but I definitely know he was Arturo Gotti mandatory. All right. He got up there. He didn't fight for no belt. Man, ain't nothing about you got to fight for no belt. You got to be on A side. If they know you see, this is the thing. Top Rank got big money. Al Heyman know. You know what I'm saying? They might bid ridiculous on this fight if we go to purse bid. Let's be fair and give a 50-50 or this and that and make a big huge fight. But your boy promoter nor your boy took this route, and I was telling them the whole time, oh, what you doing? Why you fighting Horn? Why you doing this? You know, we don't want to see you versus no Horn. And they said, no, it's just a welcome to the division fight. And I said, you know what could be a welcome to the division fight? Getting into the rankings. And then when I seen them fight Horn, I came to the conclusion that I don't want to see this motherfucker fight again until this motherfucker stop holding these damn fighters. I'm tired of
but you saying that, but that's not what the champions are saying in the division.
First, what they saying? Does they what? Do you think Keith Thurman? Excuse me. God damn it! Do you think? Oh my God! I feel like Stephen A. Smith here.
Yeah, you sound like Stephen A. Smith. I was just gonna
hold on. Do you feel like Kell Brook
Brady falling off?
Hold on. Do you feel like Kell Brook wanted Earl Spence to be his mandatory? Do you really feel that way? Do you really feel that way?
How many fights it took for Earl Spence to be his mandatory?
Answer me.
How many fights did it take him to be his mandatory?
Brother. You're not answering the question, brother. You gotta answer the question, brother.
You ducked every time I ask you a question.
You gotta answer the question. I'm about to rip my shirt God damn it, brother.
You make a backdoor comment.
Oh, don't play some fucking trolling up the fucking. Yo, bro, you know he's trolling the fuck out of you, bro. Like, what
You're
the fuck?
You're not answering the question. Did Earl Spence? I'm not trolling you, but I'm being honest.
You're not. You can never be honest with that bullshit you just pulled there.
Hold on, brother. Wait, brother.
You sound like Hulk Hogan.
Do you really believe that Kell Brook wanted to look down around? No. He don't know. First, Kell Brook looked around. He looked around again. Then he looked down and he saw the rankings and he said, "Yikes, Earl Spence." Do you really believe he wanted that? Do you really believe that Adonis Stevenson wanted to look down and damn it, Foes did? Do you did he have any say in the matter? No. Do you think Bermain Stavern wanted to look down? Bermain Stavern. Oh, one minute. Do you think Wilder wanted to look down? Excuse me. Bermain Stavern wanted to look down and see a motherfucker 7 inches taller than him as his mandatory. No, but it ain't about what you want. I don't give a damn if the champion say I sleep in the bed with chicks with dicks and Keith Thurman ponytails my favorite texture in the whole world. I don't give a fuck if they say that. They still got to fight Terrence Crawford if he they mandatory, or they got to drop that motherfucking belt. So I don't care what they say, right? Right? Come on, brother.
Look, you're bugging, bro. Yo, what's your name, bro?
This is YG.
Yo, YG, you got a channel?
Nah, I don't have a channel.
So this is the first. Is this your debut on YouTube on someone's hangout? You ever been on no one's hangout before?
Nah, yeah, I've been on a couple of boxing channels before, like on Blue Blood and.
You been on Blue? Okay, all right, cool, man. Low place, man. That's Low place entertaining, bro. So your position is to back Crawford, right? That's what I'm hearing.
No, I just seen it go down the time feed that y'all picked. Who's better, Lomachenko or Crawford.
So
Crawford's better than
you
Lomachenko.
subscribe to my channel? You subscribe to my channel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I subscribed before I even came on into it.
I like Terrence Crawford, but the fact is, bro,
he's better than
He
better
be
than
running. He
Lomachenko.
be holding. I be clowning. Like I don't mean to I just be clowning, and I appreciate other people that could clown with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't disrespect. I ain't gonna call you out. You probably heard a lot about me from certain people saying I talk shit out my asshole. That's not.
This is my first time hearing you. What you call it and everything. My first time on the channel.
Yeah, that's not true.
I never heard nothing about you.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But I just seen that what you call it though, and I was just taken back by that. Like that's crazy. You think Lomachenko better than Terrence Crawford?
I do.
That ain't crazy though. Like you real talk that like they're one A, one B. Why you think that's crazy though? Like Lomo's nice.
Because it's only about 5 boxers in the game that's better than Crawford.
Yeah, go on. I'm listening.
There's only about 5.
Lomachenko, and Lomachenko.
I want to hear his. Who says some of the 5, bro?
The 5? Oh, okay. I give you Canelo.
He's better than who?
Than Crawford. He's a bigger attraction.
Canelo's better than. We mean better than him and how?
He's a bigger attraction.
But that wasn't the position. What was we talking about? Skills.
Even if you go skills,
that's what we're talking about, right?
His skills too. Canelo's been in there with way better fighters.
Let
me name my 5, and then y'all could, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You can go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Canelo, Deontay Wilder.
What?
Yes, the bomber. He could get you. If you could get somebody, hold on. Let me just.
I thought no face was bugging, but go ahead.
Oh no, let him name him. No, pause. Let him name him.
5, and then y'all.
You're right.
Y'all can go from there, and I tell you why. I tell you why I got them in the top 5 of what you call it.
All right.
Excuse me. All right, so I had Canelo, Deontay Wilder. Damn, who's the other
You said 5, bro. You should know.
Hell yeah. Hold on, 5 word, and I'm stuck on those 2 right there.
Yo, but you said 5 though, bro. Like you can't say 5 and never have them.
I know, and now
let's stay with 2. Let's stay with 2. I'll make it easy. Let's stay with 2.
Errol Spence, right?
It's not better than Crawford.
Let's stay with 2 because like
let me name some for him. Errol Spence, right?
Not better than Crawford.
Okay. Sergey Kovalev, right?
Sergey Kovalev, not better than Crawford.
Oh, Usyk, right? Usyk. Oh, let me name some people. Usyk, right?
Not better than Crawford. That's the guy that Porter fighting.
Anthony Joshua, right?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. He's a big
Jerry Hurd, right?
No, not Jerry Hurd.
Oh shit. Keith Thurman, right?
Not Keith Thurman.
Yo, man. So we got Joshua, we got Joshua, we got Wilder, you said, and you got who else you say?
Oh, Canelo,
Triple G, right?
No, not Triple G.
Danny Jacobs, right?
No, not Danny Jacobs.
Yo, bro.
Oh man.
Matter of fact, I'm
right, because you know what? When you say Crawford, right? The reason why he mentioned if he said Lomachenko, right?
I got Crawford top 5.
No, okay. When he said Lomachenko, what he's talking about is like pound for pound, and then most people think it was skills. The guys you mentioned, like Wilder and the other guys you mentioned, they and Canelo, hey, listen, Wilder's good with power. Canelo, bro, arguably he lost a lot of fights. People don't think he won a Jacob fight. I watched what's his name again?
Canelo didn't fight
Austin Trout fight. I didn't think he won the Austin Trout, and loads of people don't think he won the Lara fight. So in effect, yeah, like that one there is
but look at the list. You know what I was gonna now. You see what you did?
A lot of them lost. Or what? We getting credit for this?
No, not that. Listen, tell me. Even if you want to say lost, but look at his what you call a list of people he fought.
Yeah, I know, but you just getting credit. But you get in the ring, just getting credit because you've been in the ring. It's how you perform and how you perform.
And in those before,
arguably he lost. So now you're talking about Lomo, you're talking about Crawford. Everyone they've been in with, right? Talking about power. They schooled everyone they've been in the ring with, completely outclassed them, made
But
them.
Lomo, but Canelo's for Hall of Famers. Lomo haven't.
Who's a Hall of Famer? Okay, to tell me who's a Hall of Famer apart
Sugar
from
Shane Mosley.
He ain't a Hall of Famer. He ain't. Why is he a Hall of Famer?
Mosley's not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, tell me what he's done to be a Hall of Famer.
What Sugar Shane Mosley has done to be a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, tell me what he's done.
His resume. What are you talking about?
I asked you, what has he done? You said he's a Hall of Famer. What has he done?
He's won the welterweight titles on multiple.
Yeah, who has he beat?
Who has he beat? He's beat De La Hoya. He's beat he beat fucking
yeah. I'm waiting. That's what I'm talking about.
He beat Winky Wright.
He beat who?
He beat Winky Wright.
No, he didn't beat Winky Wright. He lost twice.
Oh yeah, no, I'm wild. You bugging.
So how's he Hall of Famer? No, how's he Hall of Famer? How's he Hall of Famer? You need to know you're talking to you now. You better have your facts out here, bro.
Time out.
Why is he Hall of Famer?
You bugging. You trying to tell me that Sugar Shane Mosley's not a Hall of Famer?
I asked you a question. Who's he beat? And you're telling me he beat on Winky Wright. He lost to Winky Wright twice.
I said the wrong name though.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm asking you again. One more time. You said, hey, hold up. You said Hall of Famer, right? I said, why is he Hall of Famer? You said De La Hoya. I'm asking you. Tell me who else.
And who else? He beat him. He beat
tell me who else he beat.
Huh?
Who else did he beat?
He beat mad people. Who else he beat?
Yeah, I know. Why is he Hall of Famer? Why is he
did not beat? Well, my point.
Why is he Hall of Famer? Why is he Hall of Famer if he just beat? You just said De La Hoya, right? Now I have to agree with you. De La Hoya is a Hall of Famer. He's already been inducted. Who else has he beat to say that Shane Mosley Hall of Famer? I'm asking you.
I mean, he came back and beat Margarito.
He ain't beat no one, bro. He ain't beat no one. People will talk too much. He ain't done shit, bro. He ain't done shit. I'm telling you, I love Shane Mosley. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's like saying Adrian Broner's gonna get in the Hall of Fame because he's a bottle weight. You don't do that.
Listen, real quick, EJ, you shouldn't be going in on this guy when he said that Sean Porter's next opponent is Usyk. Okay, he said that a few minutes ago.
He said that
when somebody brought up Usyk, he said, "Who's that? Is that the guy that Porter's fighting next?"
Is that what he said?
Because what is the guy that Porter's fighting?
No, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That nigga name sound just like that. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, well, they're Ugas.
Ugas, right? So if you say Ugas and Ugas mad fast, I got those two names mixed up.
Let me ask you, let me ask you, do you know what you walked into, bro? Like, do you know who you're dealing with on this panel here? These are savages, boxing knowledge.
How do you savages? Y'all over here debating Lomacheko.
When you say stuff, yeah? When you say stuff,
y'all debating is Lomachenko better than Crawford, and that's not even close.
No, okay, listen. All right, let's go back to that one. Yeah,
it is actually close. It is actually close.
I know it's blatantly close. Everyone knows that because they keep schooling their opponents and they keep switching around each performances. Yeah, I said to Bob Arum when I interviewed Bob Arum, I said, Bob Arum, yeah, you have both of them. They're both like powerful. Who do you think is best powerful one? He said to me, do I have kids? I said no. Well, if you have kids, it's like picking which kid's better than the other. That's what he said to me, and I said, you know what? That's a great answer. And that's what we're dealing with. So they keep switching around. They're both great, bro. They're both great. Everyone they get in with, they completely.
I disagree. One is a hell of a fight.
No, you ain't got no kids, so you don't know.
The other one is a hype.
You ain't got no kids. Bob Arum knows it. Yeah,
Crawford is a hype job.
Low. We all know you hate Terrence Crawford.
If that's the case, the hype job is your guy who got a title fight in the second fight. And then got another title fight in the next fight.
Yeah, I agree. He's done it. Look, man, both of them have been political in their approach. Terrence Crawford was at 2 weight divisions at the behest of Top Rank fighting nobodies that he didn't need to be fighting. Okay, he mentioned to us, and his trainer mentioned that we could have been at 147 long ago. There's footage of Terrence Crawford draining himself the night of the, I believe, 135 or 140 pound fight, where they went in there and they was like, "No cameras in here," and it was basically finna strip his whole body of all the nourishment in his body to get on the scales. Okay, Now look, let me tell you this now. Lomachenko has did some year layoff shit, fought smaller, but when it comes to getting in that ring and putting on the show, Lomachenko is second to none in the sport of boxing. That boy.
Wait. Can I say something real quick?
How he's second to none when the top 3 attractions in the sport is Canelo,
We're not
Wilder.
talking about dollars. Hold on. Let me be clear. We're not talking about dollars. We're talking about pure entertainment. Go ahead, Fight Doc.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Besides this last one,
let Fight Doc. Let Fight Doc.
Big dog. Let Fight Doctor go.
If Lomachenko were to retire tomorrow, is he Hall of Fame worthy?
Right now, tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't do Hall of Fame.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't do. Don't nobody.
This question is for Low.
And neither is Crawford. And honestly, neither is Terrence.
So here's real talk. Criticize Shane Mosley as much as you want. However, he has a better resume than Lomachenko does.
Yeah, of course he does.
I never said that. That's EJ.
I'm telling you right now. And my man, what's your name again? L. What's your name again? YG. He said, and everyone been saying that Shane Mosley Hall of Famer. I asked him why he couldn't go down the resume list. So let me bring it to you, Mr. Fight Doctor. Do you think Shane Mosley's a Hall of Famer?
I think there's an argument for, there's an argument against. I mean, you have to look at the whole totality of his body of work. So
real quick, I just want to say I don't think he's Hall of Fame worthy.
He is a Hall of Famer. Shane Mosley Hall of Famer.
No, he's not. I don't think he is either.
No, he's not.
Let Fight Doctor finish what he said. Go ahead, Fight Doctor.
You can't dismiss his reign at 135.
Okay, let's stop there. Let's start there. So let's look at his reign at 135. Yeah, right. So remember, we're in the A. So Billie Holiday was the guy who won the belt. So let me ask you a question. Who was the other champion? Because remember, you're in a day of multiple champions, right? And to get number one, Billie Holiday. Who did Billie Holiday get to get the belt? Furthermore, he got the IBF belt. There was WBC belt, yeah, WBA belt, and IBF belt. Why didn't he? If he's so great, and you're talking about his reign, so-called reign against the killers at lightweight, so why didn't he become undisputed?
Listen, that was a long time ago. I honestly don't remember.
I could not answer that.
Never forget when you start your reign, like when he beat Oscar De La Hoya lost to Felix Trinidad, right? And then he picked the belts up. But Trinidad was the guy, right? And Trinidad moved up, so he beat Oscar De La. Fine. But what I'm talking about, his reign is where against who? Only people started learning when he beat Oscar De La Hoya, and he beat Oscar De La in amateurs. Now, I'm not trying to tell the guy is a bad fighter. I watch Shane Mosley, he's on my Instagram. I think he's a hell of a fighter. But in terms of Hall of Fame, you have to go down the resume, and there ain't no. It's thin. It's thin. Winky Wright twice lost. Vernon Forrest twice lost. Lost to Canelo, right? Lost to Cotto. Lost to Mayweather. All of them. So how's he going in? What's the saying?
Man, I got Mosley as a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, why?
Famer, man.
Tell me what you done.
De La Hoya's in the Hall of Fame. Mosley's in there, dog.
One guy beat Marsh. Who else? Who else beat Marsh?
No, you got to think about it. He beat Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, who else he beat?
Win.
Yeah, who else he beat?
No, but look, listen to
me. I thought he beat Cotto.
Dimash, what you think and what's on the resume is what's there. Who did he beat?
Yeah, bro, but that's why I also think Rocky.
We know what we saw, and I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just trying to say when it comes to this Hall of Famer thing, right? A real serious criticism. When it comes to the resume, his resume is thin, bro. Thin, right? And I'm trying to people. And what I'm just saying to you, what you go by is what people been talking about. When you have a critical look at certain people because they say it in the air, and all people do is a parrot and repeat it.
It's not a parrot. You want to cut out 135.
Hold on, 1 second. Don't talk over. Don't talk over, my friend. Don't talk over. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. When you look at the resume at 135, bro, no undisputed, no unifications. Billie Holiday, John Molina, right? I don't even need to the box. I got this in my head. Yeah, Shane Mosley is my fighter. I love Shane Mosley, bro. But when it comes to Hall of Fame, Oscar De La Hoya, then after Oscar De La Hoya, he went against Antonio Diaz. After Antonio Diaz, he went against Shannon Taylor from Australia. No one knows who these guys are, right? After him, he went against Adrian Stone, and then Vernon Forrest was his first real test, and he failed. Then he went against him again, and he failed. Then he went against Oscar De La Hoya again, and people thought he lost that fight. Then he went against Winky Wright for the undisputed 150. Then he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Then he came back and won the 147 title
against Marco Cheeto. Against Marco Cheeto.
All right, so that's
hold on. But are you telling me Marco Cheeto's a Hall of Famer though, bro?
No, what I'm telling you is.
So what I'm saying is when you're telling this Hall of Famer, give me some, put some meat on the bun. Put some meat on the bun and tell me why you get in.
Because you just named time after time, the man got knocked on his ass. He dusted himself off and came back and became a champion.
Yeah, but who's he beat, bro?
And that's not Hall of Fame that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but but listen, you listen, bro. Well, you're out here. You need to tell me a name to solidify.
I don't need to.
Well, you don't need to. So you don't need to. Is that what you're telling me? You don't need to.
Yo, let me jump in.
What y'all talking about now, man?
Yo, let me jump in real quick. So look, check this out. When I personally think about Shane Mosley, I think about he beat Oscar De La Hoya, and he lost to every other person that's going to be a Hall of Famer.
He beat Mayorga twice. The same Mayorga who beat Vernon Forrest, who beat him.
Good, man. Good. So now you get me, boss. You're reaching.
Let me finish. Let me finish this right here. So when I think of Shane Mosley, okay, and you guys may be upset with me. I kind of think the same way about Mike Tyson as well. He's a great fighter. He's a good fighter. But honestly, every other Hall of Famer that he faced, he lost outside of Oscar De La Hoya.
Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, let's go to Mike Tyson, bro. Let's go to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but Shane Mosley got Vargas. Shane Mosley got Vargas. No, hold on.
I want to go to Mike Tyson. I'm calling you on that one, bro. I'm going to call you on that one, bro.
I've been quiet this whole time. And
let me get in here too.
Bullshit. Hold on. This man got 2 knockout victories over Vargas.
Yep.
He got victories over Oscar De La Hoya, Margarito. Just because you might not see these dudes as Hall of Famers don't mean that going into the fight, these weren't the fights people was looking for and wanted. Shane Mosley by far is a Hall of Fame fighter. Yeah. Hold on. I don't want to steal. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to hold on.
No, you're good. You're bailing out that guy. You're bailing out that guy because you see the fingers here.
Hold on, EJ. I want to say something. Hold on, EJ. Hold on. EJ, hold on. I want to get back to I'm gonna let y'all get on this about 5 more minutes or so, but I want to get back to the title of the video because that's what people gonna come in here for, and I don't want to go to history of boxing. But by far, that dude the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. And if you're not gonna put Shane Mosley in the Hall of Fame, then you need to take a bunch of people out of the Hall of Fame that are in the Hall of Fame currently.
Bias. So tell me what advice again, bias again, because I can go through. I know Shane Mosley resume. Nice.
Bro, he beat Vargas.
I hold up. So what Vargas are we dealing with? The one who got knocked out, the one Trinidad knocked him out, and Oscar De La Hoya knocked him out before that, and then Shane Mosley got him after that. Is that the Vargas you're dealing with?
It's still a good win.
That man was undefeated.
He was knocked out several times. He was knocked out several times.
I got a question.
With Shane Mosley. He wasn't the same guy. What are you talking about, bro? That guy was knocked a bit.
I got a quick question.
Hey, listen, don't start, bro. Don't start the rubbish.
Don't
start the rubbish, bro. Don't give you only hear that bullshit out here.
Let me jump in.
To be fair, before Fernando Vargas lost to Mosley, he did actually have like victories over like Winky Wright.
Corte.
Yeah, but he got knocked out by Trinidad. Trinidad knocked him spot, and he was never the same again.
Everybody got knocked out against Trinidad.
Let's say Fernando Vargas is a Hall of Famer then. Let's say Fernando Vargas is a Hall of Fame. Let's go get it. What are you telling me? I'm not used to say that.
Bro, come on. They have Mickey.
Somebody got background noise, bro. Y'all need.
He's not, bro. He's not.
Look, if Vargas would have knocked Mosley out, he would have got credit twice. Shane Mosley getting that credit. Look. Y'all going too far, bro. Y'all too far.
This is the way I look at it. Is Shane Mosley Hall of Famer? I mean, that's up for you to determine. I don't have anybody putting him in the Hall of Fame. He's a great fighter, excellent fighter. Okay, his career within his body of work all together is Hall of Fame worthy. But you cannot discount the fact that when you think about Shane Mosley, when he really stepped up to other guys that are Hall of Famers, he just felt unsuccessful. You know what I'm saying? Outside of De La Hoya and the likes of those guys. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he is his body of work is Hall of Fame worthy, man. But I do
So
see
when he lost to Winky Wright, Winky Wright was a career 154 dude. Mosley came from 135. So
like it or love it. Go ahead, B Marsh. I go to you.
that right there, I don't take no credit.
Yeah, B Marsh, you gotta be honest, B Marsh. He
Cut
wasn't
out, B
135.
Marsh. Hold on. You cut out, B Marsh. Let him finish, EJ. Let him finish.
And he was
Let him finish, EJ. EJ, let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, no, I hear what he's saying, but he's trying to make out that he can't.
He cut out. Let him go. Let him go.
I knew he'd lose like Winky Wright, man. I knew he would. Because he's not a career 154 dude. He beat Oscar.
Why you go up there for?
Oscar was a dude who came from 130.
He went up there sniffing the money, looking for Oscar De La Hoya, and got caught up in that shit. That's what Oscar he wanted more money in the rematch. Oscar wouldn't give him money. Then he said I had to fight Winky Wright, and then he got caught up in that bullshit. That's his fault. That's his fault.
Yeah.
Who told him to go back in the rematch? Who told him
undisputed?
Bro, look.
Yo. You just said, yeah, you're saying he weren't ready, but yet he had 2 belts. So what's up with that?
Yeah, you taking that away from him, though. That man was the unified 154 pounds.
But I knew he'd lose them.
He was solid at 150. He was solid at 150 at 154. He was solid, bro. He was a good 154 pounder. He just lost to a He lost to a Hall of Famer, which is Winky Wright.
Hall of Famer. One of the greatest ever at 154.
Legit.
Mosley got one of the best resumes I done seen out this month.
Tori Gotti, bro. Tori Gotti is a Hall of Famer. If he's
who didn't Shane Mosley fight? Who didn't Shane Mosley fight? Come on, let alone.
Hey, are we talking about fighting? Or we talking about winning or losing?
It don't matter. It don't matter. You're gonna get Hall of Fame.
He was Barbados was the number 1 welterweight in the world.
You guys are talking about Hall of Famers. It's about winning, bro. It's not about what could you got in the ring with.
Ain't about no winning. Ain't about no winning, bro. Ain't about no winning. If you got 20 draws and you fought the 20 best people in the world, they gonna say you was a great.
It's a low place. Tell me which Hall of Famer is in there with 100 losses, yeah? Ain't done shit is in the Hall of Fame. You tell me.
With 100 losses. I said for me. I didn't say no 100 losses. What I told you is
who's in there?
You made your own point. EJ, you can't argue your own point, bro. You can't argue your own point. You made the point. I didn't make it. I said if a guy if he's fighting the best and he got 10 draws fighting the best, more than likely today he's fighting. He's got one of the best resumes, and he probably gonna get in there. But what you're saying, hold on. What you're saying, Shane Mosley got wins. He got wins. He got Hall of Fame wins. And Hall of Just do this, man. All right, hey, Black Latin Caesar. Hold on, man. Black Latin Caesar. You seen the title? You see the title, Black Latin Caesar. Lomachenko. I got him better than your boy Terrence Crawford. Yeah. I'm the only person to agree with it. You jump in, let me know.
Hold on, you say? Look, you say you're the only person that agrees.
I've been saying it. I
know, but you said you're the only one, right?
Let me jump in after Phil. Let me get on after Phil.
Go ahead, C's.
No. Okay, so basically what you're saying is this. So you're saying, okay, so if we take away Bud Crawford's advantages of his reach and height, you're saying that Loma would beat Bud? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying that he has a better resume?
He stopped him. Yeah, he stopped him. He stopped him.
How? Okay, how? Okay, so
you just make your points of what you think.
So this is what I think. All right, if you strip away Bud's advantage, because Bud's advantages over Loma isn't just his dimensions. I think he's a harder puncher, and I think he's equivalent when it comes to being slick. All right. And there's a chance that he may take a punch better than Loma does. So if Loma can't, what I've seen from Bud Crawford in his career so far, if you can't hurt Bud, he's gonna cut through you. He's gonna whoop you, and even if he doesn't, he's gonna knock you down multiple times. He's gonna embarrass you. I don't see how Loma will win this fight. I don't see how Loma will win this fight because I don't think he has explosive power like that. And what is there a certain division that they're fighting at? Or are we just saying if they weigh the exact same?
They're just the same people.
Okay. If you
size,
take away
same arms and who they are, you know that boy.
I'm gonna make it real. Okay, well, I'm gonna make it real simple for you. If you take away Bud's dimensions advantages over Loma, Bud still has the power advantage, and he's equally as slick, and he's just as smart, and he has just as good as timing, maybe even better timing than Loma. And I don't think Loma could hold up to Bud Crawford's punches. Bud Crawford has the power advantage over him. Bud Crawford fights guys that are bigger than him. For the majority of his career, he's fought guys that have been bigger than him.
Stop lying.
Stop
No,
lying.
finish what he's saying. Why you interrupt? You interrupted me. Go ahead.
Okay, now he's at his third division. Well, okay, am I not lying about the last two guys he fought have been taller than him, bigger than him? I mean, one of those guys went to 154 in Jeff Horn, right? So what I'm saying is, okay, so even if we strip away everything else, what have we seen in his last two fights, right? That he dominated and pretty much won out of 24 rounds, right? Well, not 24 rounds, but whatever it's been. He maybe lost 2 or maybe 3 rounds to Benavidez just because of, not being that active. And he basically didn't lose any round versus Jeff Horn, right? Which was the introduction fight to 147. So he didn't even really lose a round. There's not many fights that you can bring up where he lost rounds. He embarrasses everyone he fights. And it's not just that. If you strip away the dimensions, the height and the reach, he would knock Loma out. Loma doesn't have a chin that's going to be sturdy enough to withstand an explosive, athletic fighter. You didn't take away Bud Crawford's athleticism when you strip away his dimensions. You didn't take away his power when you took away his dimensions. You didn't take away his overall slickness and his American style. You just took away the length of his hands from his shoulders to the tip of his fingers, and you took away his height. So you didn't take away everything else, the other advantages that he has on him. So how in the hell is Lomachenko going to win when Lanata has dropped him with just a simple straight right hand? A simple straight right hand. What do you think that Bud Crawford's going to do to him?
Hey Phil, you mind if I jump in real quick, because I gotta go. Just let me just say my.
Okay, nah, you good, bro. Go ahead and handle this.
Okay. So this is why Crawford beats Lomachenko. We saw from the Pedraza fight, he struggles with the southpaw. He can't get off as good as he could with somebody who's orthodox, if you notice that through the Pedraza fight. Also, you're forgetting the fact that Crawford adjusts in his fights. So he's going to adjust to what Lomachenko is doing each round. And I could see him stopping Lomachenko either round 9, 10, around those rounds, late pretty much. There's not much that Lomachenko does when he fights that Crawford wouldn't pick up on. He's going to go to the same angle. He's going to do the same pivot. Crawford's going to pick that up. He also can switch stances, and that's an advantage, I think, that he has over Lomachenko. He adjusts. Lomachenko doesn't really adjust. He just ups the pace of his fighting, which, some people, if you can't keep up the pace of what he's doing, then he's just going to outwork you, and that's why he, beats the guys the way he does. Yeah, pretty much. Crawford.
Bud's a great. I mean, if Loma increases his output, he's going to be more susceptible to getting punched. I mean, Bud's a great counter puncher.
Exactly.
He lives and he loves fighting off his back foot. He's knocked out guys
versus
on his
who?
back foot.
Versus who?
So,
What guy? What
guy did he?
No. Y'all give him. This is blowjob after blowjob. Let's cut this shit out right now. This is goddamn.
Let me jump in.
I'm just saying. I feel like I'm watching.
You said Bud fighting on his back foot. That's what you said.
I was patient. Let me jump in. Can I jump in on that? All right, look, check this out. Right, so I'm looking at the title and it says, "Who's better, Lomachenko or Terrence Crawford?" Right. So if when I break them down and you say they're the same size, same dimensions, and everything, right? So I gotta really go look at what they do with, right? If they were to fight one another, okay. Now, Lomachenko, first and foremost, when he fights against southpaws, he's just not as effective as he normally is. Okay, so styles make fights, of course. Then you have to go to the overall skill set. Does Lomachenko have good footwork? Yes, of course. Is Lomachenko a cumulative puncher, or does he have one punch knockout power? I would venture to say he's more of a cumulative puncher. Then you say, okay, well, the ring IQ, okay. You could probably say it's pretty much a scratch on the ring IQ. I think they both do things well. I think they both make adjustments during their fight. Okay. Now, when I go and I talk about Bud Crawford, now, this is highly underrated. I think when you have a fighter that can fight with both hands and be effective with both hands, that is very, very difficult to defend. Do I think Bud Crawford would make better adjustment throughout the fight than Lomachenko? Without a doubt, okay? Do I think Bud Crawford is the actual? He would be the more aggressive fighter on fighting on the inside, without a doubt. Okay, I just think the pedigree in which they win and compete against other fighters. I think Bud Crawford is overall a better fighter than Lomachenko if you really just break down skill for skill. Okay, so I think it would be a close call if you give him the same dimensions, but I'd have to give the edge to Terrence Crawford. It's not saying Lomachenko doesn't do a lot of great things. I just think if they were to fight, man, I think the adjustments to Bud Crawford would overwhelm Lomachenko, and fighting southpaw and orthodox and the strength factor and still being able to fight on the inside. That would give Lomachenko some problems.
Man,
I mean, Bud clearly has
hold
more power.
on. Lomachenko beat the shit out of Southpaw Gary Russell. I don't know what angle y'all talking about gonna be so proud. Gary Russell looked like a little bitch in there.
Well, then he'll switch
Whoa. Gary Russell looks sloppy. Gary Russell looks sloppier than them damn blowjobs. Hold on, EJ. Gary Russell looks sloppier than them goddamn blowjobs y'all just gave. That's how bad fucking Lomachenko beat that motherfucking Southpaw ass, okay? Who Pedraza? Southpaw, orthodox switch, you do what you want to do. You know what happened? You got adjusted to, you got your ass beat by a much smaller fighter. Linares, all that Rigondeaux, Southpaw. I don't got his ass beat. Easy.
And Lomachenko did. Lomachenko lost too. He's already got a loss.
I got this. We talking about who they are today. We talking about who they are today. Crawford going backwards. Lomachenko is showing more and Lomachenko was the little pussy versus Alito, a little holding ass pussy. You know who the whoa. You know who the little holding ass pussy is today?
I'm glad you put that up.
Whoa. Every time I get on these roads and I get to smacking asses, I hear a little microphone jips, a little touch of the screen, little bit of this shit right here. Every time I get smacking ass, I hear.
Get to the point. Get to the point.
Let me get up in here. Let me get up in this shit. Let me spread these panties real quick, cause this motherfucking Loma was a little punk ass bitch versus Alito. Holding every time little fucker got close. Every time Salito put a little cockroach finger on him, he holding. You know who do that today? Buddy Boy. But you know who is the Salito today? Lomachenko treated Jason Sosa like a bitch. He treated he mean today. Meanwhile, Bud Crawford see somebody coming at him. Who smell my underarms? I got deodorant. Don't trust me. I took a shower. He holding, running, clenching. Y'all not mentioning.
You know that's
Lomachenko. Oh, look at the background noise. Look at all that chick and microphone. Hold on.
How many times Lobo been dropped? And he lost to Orlando. He lost to Orlando.
Get the work. No, we gonna get to that. Let me get this work, EJ. I got this. All right. So Loma, who throws more punches, who allows you to fight him more because he's coming to give you that work. He coming to entertain us. Meanwhile, Bud Crawford dancing around with a ring with a nigga with a bullet in his knee, still getting jabbed in the face. Lomachenko ain't fighting dudes with shrapnel in their knee. Lomachenko not fighting guys that can't make weight like Jeff Horn and then going in there hugging them 6 times. Lomachenko, if Bud Crawford go to 154, hold on. This is my last point. If Bud Crawford go to 154, he gonna be just as small as Lomachenko is compared to these dudes he been fighting his last 2 or 3 fights, I believe. And you know what Bud gonna do? He gonna lose because he ain't got the heart and because he regressing.
What?
He used to holding. He used to getting his way with these dudes that can't fight and ain't got no skill. Whereas Lomachenko, you may not like the name, but I can tell you Linares is just as fast. Linares may be faster than Terrence Crawford than Lomachenko. Okay. And watch what Amir Khan. Watch what Amir Khan gonna do. When Amir Khan get in there with Terrence Crawford, it's gonna tell the whole story. If y'all boy get the flow around that ring, y'all ain't got shit to say.
Amir Khan's getting knocked the fuck out against Crawford.
Why the fuck every time I'm talking, somebody I ain't interrupt nobody. I'm almost done here. Look, Amir Khan ain't got the same fucking problems as Linares. They both soft as baby ass on a brand new pussy. Now look here. If Bud go in there and he don't take the fight to Amir Khan, he just looking for mistake after mistake. Y'all can throw this shit in the real. We done here. That nigga soft. And Lomachenko a real nigga. That on that.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let somebody else
get in there. Hold on, let EJ get in there. EJ was the one doing the interview. Let EJ get in there.
Yeah, you sound like Battle Hub. You sound like Battle Hub. Battle Hub said Julio said Chavez was on decline when he fought Pioneer Whitaker. You crazy stuff. Like what you talk? Hey, listen, low place, man. Hey, listen, you trolling. I'm done. Hey, let someone else get in. You trolling. I can't deal with the troll, bro.
Okay, low. So you saying? Well, you know what?
Hold on.
Does anyone else want to say something?
Hold on. There's other people. McGregor on here. YG on here. Fight Doctor on here. Let them get in there.
Go ahead. I let somebody else do it because that was
all right. McGregor, you in there?
I'm not going to argue the same points we argued for 40 minutes before everyone else came in.
Fight Doctor, you on it?
I was away. I just came back. What did I miss?
Low Play said the same thing he's been saying for like the last few hours.
That's a bunch of bullshit. That's what you missed.
You missed Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see get it. Because I don't
there's so much.
You can't fuck with me on this topic.
Phil, go ahead, Phil. Phil, you got it. Go ahead, my bad.
Look, man. Look. As McGregor just said earlier, man, you know, it would be just redundant to argue the same.
We're going to be redundant then. We're going to be redundant. We're going to be good and redundant.
What happened to all of the microphone noise as soon as I say something? What's up, baby? Look, check this out. Okay, now, if you, to me, this is a loaded question, right? And this is why low place followers love him, right? He raises this question between Lomachenko and Bud Crawford. Everybody knows that follows low place, he's going to pick Lomachenko. Even if he has to get on here and sound like a fucking complete lunatic, we know he's going to pick Lomachenko, okay? So this argument we having with Low, or this debate we having with Low, this shit is useless because you sounding crazy, bro.
I'm asking you who's showing you more shit in the ring. All right, I'm gonna ask you yes or no questions, bro. Yes or no. Did Lomachenko throw more punches?
Hold up. You say what?
Did Lomachenko throw more punches?
Does he throw more punches? Not necessarily more punches. He has more output later in the fight. Later in his fights, he has more
that man throw more punches.
But go ahead though. I'm just
Lomachenko more aggressive. Hold on, Lomachenko. By the look of what you recall, Lomachenko looked like a midget to some of these 135 pounders, right? He looks small, don't he?
No, he don't. Not to me.
What?
Not to me. But go ahead.
Place, can I ask you a quick question, though?
Rigo looked like a midget, Low.
Yeah, we don't give credit for that. We don't give credit for that.
That's what looked like a midget.
No, I just want to compare like just two fights real quick, and I want you to tell me: did Lomachenko throw more punches against Pedraza than Crawford threw against Gamboa?
Yeah, probably so. Likely so.
No, he didn't. He was outthrown by 132 punches. I'm actually looking at it right now. You can Google it yourself.
I know the man threw about 100. The man threw about 100 punches in about 8 rounds. So I really would totally disagree with that.
But to answer your question, Lomachenko has more output later.
Because they didn't even go to 12. Lomachenko probably threw about 800 punches that fight, man. And
against Pedraza, he didn't throw much against Pedraza.
And Pedraza threw a lot of damn punches. Except that was a very high work rate fight for both of them fighters. And he got in there and he whooped Pedraza's ass. That's basically what happened. That boy whooped his ass. Now Pedraza didn't go off his feet because Lomachenko don't put his punches together very hard at times, but he can punch.
Out there, right?
Nah. He can punch. Don't get it twisted. The dude can punch. He just don't be sitting on his shots all the time. That's why his stamina's so good.
Who you know in this day and age is taking 800 punches without somebody's gonna go in a coma if you get.
But you know why Bud don't throw 800 punches? But this why Bud gets.
What's your question?
Hold on. Let me tell the truth on Bud.
What's the coach?
This is why Bud get caught up on the ropes at times. He get caught up in his little y'all call it counters. I call it his little amateur style of try to beat you to the punch before you beat me to the punch, because that's what it be looking like these days. Motherfucker be having his eyes closed, turning and shit. I'd be like, yo, this nigga's wild as shit. Somebody gonna jab his face off. And then the bullet leg did that. But my point here is Bud be loading up on everything when he throw count. He get on the back foot, he look to load up on everything. You know what? Usyk don't do that on the back foot, and that's why Usyk.
He's not missing though. Hold
on. This is why Usyk don't get caught all up on the ropes, having to hold and out of position, because he don't load up, turn his back, load up, miss you, and then say, "Oh, I missed. I'm out of position because I threw everything so hard, threw myself off balance. Now I got to clinch it." All right, this is the problematic points that we try and coach Bud up, because Bomac ain't no real boxing coach. Look at Bomac. Look at me.
Y'all be
How can you say that?
Hold on. Look at Bomac. Hold on.
No, bro.
Listen, bro. Hold on. I'm almost done. Look at Bomac. No, hold on. Look at Bomac.
Okay, let me go on.
Hold on. Look at Bomac. Who can teach you how to fucking throw a punch right? Me, goddammit. He ain't just throwing over. He fall the fuck over. So what I'm trying to tell you is,
Yeah. Look at like Lomachenko's dad out there looking like a fucking child rapist.
I bet you know.
Like, what's that got to do with anything?
Yo, hold on. Low place. I will agree with you on something. I do think Lomachenko has better balance than Terence Crawford, but that's it.
He got better combinations. He got better combinations.
I will agree with you on that. Sometimes Terence Crawford is off balance a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. This conversation is ridiculous. The title is crazy. Think about it like this: it don't matter if you take away the dimensions advantage.
But
listen to me. Bud hit harder. We don't even talk about Bud body work. Man, Bud will beat the fucking dog shit out of Lomachenko if they were the same height and the same fucking weight and the same reach. He's still better. He's still more naturally gifted. He will beat the dog shit. There's no way that Loma makes it to the 12th round. The body work. We're not even discussing his body work or his timing. This is crazy.
Talking about body work on dudes who leap in like in Dongo with their arms all out.
So everybody that Buzz fought been the same. That's what you're saying, Lo? Everybody been the same.
Who has he fought that kept any kind of technique or thought they had any chance of? The dude been weight bullying 135 and 140 with low level competition. At least we can say this about Lomachenko. He fought the #1 rated guy at 135. Okay. He fought also who came in top 3 after he beat another champion, and he gonna be looking to fight Comey. He gonna get the fights, whereas Terence Crawford out here making his name off Amir Khan chin like a damn cast. Everybody,
wait a minute.
We're discussing who's a better fighter. We're discussing who's a better resume.
Wait a minute.
You cheating, bro. You cheating.
You said Terence Crawford do this great body work.
He does.
No,
it's proven.
Man, come on. On who? Like I said,
on everybody he fights, everyone he's fought.
When somebody keep technique and Terence just turn and throw them down, he turn his shoulder and he turn and throw them down punches, and their body ain't there, and he look missing, and his legs just as bad as Canelo's, you gonna see that this man ain't what you think he is. His legs just like Canelo's, simple as that. Except for when he move around the damn ring.
Like Canelo.
So you think Lomachenko gonna hold up to Bud Crawford's power? Loma's body is gonna hold up to Bud Crawford's power shots and Bud Crawford's timing and everything else.
Gonna be taking that shit.
I didn't say he was, but you act like he's so impossible to hit.
Wait, guys,
he's so impossible to hit.
Can I jump in here?
To hit. He's got the same routine. He fucking hops out, he jumps out like a little jackrabbit, and he jumps to the side. And people have found him out. We've seen him found out on national TV. He's hard to hit. He's not.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in here? Can I jump in, please? Low place. Why are you still acting like the Orlando Salido loss didn't happen?
I didn't.
Salido bullied Lomachenko. That's exactly what Terence Crawford would do. He would fucking bully him and make him seem like his stepchild.
And Bud, not to mention exactly, Phil, Bud is more physical. Both of those guys just brought up a big point.
Hold on, why y'all sitting here acting like? Why y'all sitting? Hold on. Why y'all sitting here acting like Bud didn't go in there versus a midget and Gamboa? Not somebody his same size, not somebody who keep his technique for 3, 4, 5. No, hell no. Let's get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. He asked me the question.
Get it. You about to get it.
He asked me the question.
He didn't already got it.
Time out. So little bitty Gamboa, who doesn't keep his technique at all. I'm talking about motherfucker tornado. All right. A very fucking out of shape tornado all through the damn desert over here, over there tornado. All right. This motherfucker, this little short dude come in there slapping Bud up, and the only adjustment that Bud really make is wait till he makes a mistake. And Gamboa, all Gamboa do is make mistakes. Lomachenko don't repeatedly make mistakes. Lomachenko got his chin tucked, his hands up, his elbows covering his ribs, and
he had that chin tucked when he got that straight right too.
With a whole lot, and Lomachenko got a whole lot of pressure.
And despite all of that, he still couldn't. And despite
deal with it, he ain't gonna be able to deal with it. Earl Smith despite the fighter Lomachenko is, as let me tell you now. Technically, Earl Spence ain't got a fucking dime on Lomachenko. Terrence Crawford ain't gonna be able to deal with Earl Spence. So if you mean to tell me that Lomachenko same size, night, sleep.
So wait. Despite all of those,
no, low play. You sleep. You need to wake up, man. You sleep walking, sleep living. You gonna kill
so despite all of those, so despite all of those proficiencies that Lomachenko has, he still couldn't deal with Orlando Salido.
He didn't have him then. He was a little pussy.
Wait, stop. Please stop.
I'm telling you, stop.
Stop. Hold on. First of all, this whole 2 pro fights business, that's nonsense. Okay.
I didn't say that. I said,
and then above and beyond that,
I'm not using numbers, buddy. I said he was a pussy. I didn't count. I said he was a pussy because he was a pussy. Then he treated Gary Russell like a punk bitch, and then he went on and treated more like punk bitches. And now he is the Salido. When you fight Lomachenko, you're gonna get your neck pulled down. You're gonna get beat the fuck up. That nigga's rough.
Man, boy, Crawford go sling and throw Loma around the ring.
You're right. You telling the truth.
You saw what he did with Jeff Horn, right? He controlled Jeff Horn, something that Manny Pacquiao couldn't do.
Right. Hold on to him.
Well, what do you do, Lo, when you
hold on,
and he's coming in head first? Ain't you supposed to try to
hold on. I just heard some foolishness. Hold on. Somebody said that Lomachenko can't even beat Tank.
Nope.
Did somebody say that?
Tank will get him out of there in 5 rounds.
Tank ain't getting no love on this. Tank
will get him out of there in 5 rounds.
The question is, he can, but is Tank ready now, though? Is he ready?
Or no, I don't think Tank ready.
No, right. Tank ain't ready right now.
I don't think he's ready right now.
Can I talk for a second?
Yeah, man. Have the floor.
All right. When they asked Lomachenko about the Tank fight,
be ready to face the consequences, though.
Lomachenko said, "Oh, why would I fight him? He haven't even main event yet. Like that's not a fight that I would want. I don't want to fight him. He haven't main event." Of course, Lomachenko said this to his interpreter. I don't know if his interpreter wasn't saying the shit that he said, but that's what his interpreter said. That he said that he wouldn't want to fight Tank because Tank have a main event, and this is when Tank just had to give up the title. He was like, "Oh, Tank not even."
That's not true, bro. That's not true. You're not telling the truth. Lomachenko, when they said they were saying Tank the A side, Tank this and that, and he's like, "Bro, you're not even main eventing. You're not even main." And Lomachenko telling the truth. He's not main event, and Tank don't, and Loma don't need to be worried about. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Oh no. Hold on.
Wait, both of y'all wrong though.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Lomachenko got no business being worried about Tank Davis, and Tank Davis is not ready to even step. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. We can be all happy that he a young black man is doing good, but he ain't focused enough. He ain't ready, and until he get there, we need to stick to the conversation we having. Lomachenko will punch the lips off Tank Davis, and
I don't even know about that. Even with Tank still being pretty raw.
Hold on, time out. I gotta get back at him. All right, because if Tank Davis would ever land as much as punches in the fight that Lomachenko does, that person would be in a coma. Lomachenko does not hit hard enough to keep Tank Davis off of him.
What fight was ever made off that? What fight was ever made? If George Foreman landed punches Ali did, you're dead, man. But so what? Who won the fight? It don't work that way.
Well, I'm trying to say that he doesn't punch hard enough.
I didn't. Okay, all right. My question is, what part of the fight says you punch harder? You automatic. Tank is little. Lomachenko, they're both little. Ain't nobody. Let me tell you. Ain't nobody Lomachenko's size or below him beating him. He will bully. He will bully Gervonta. He will.
I don't know. Nah, you pushing it now, Lo.
Man,
I think that Tank is not.
Who is quick?
Hold on. Because I didn't say anything for a while. Look, I don't think Tank's ready now as far as mentally. But as far as the physical tools, are you serious? Man, Tank is as fast as they come. He has power in both hands, and he has underrated sleep.
How strong is his neck?
But
how
what I'm
strong
saying
is his
is,
neck?
Right.
How strong is his neck? Because he's gonna eat thousands of up jabs. How strong is his neck?
Who looked better versus Pedraza?
Fuck Pedraza. We talking about 1-on-1.
Got him out of there.
I just
early.
try to find a common denominator between these two. Since
It ain't no common denominator. Common denominators don't make fights. Styles make fights.
But style fights. What I'm telling you is this: I don't think that
Tank ain't never fought a quick fighter.
Tank may not be ready mentally right now. He might need to sharpen some skills up, but most of those are mentally skills. I'm saying that Tank has enough power right now to knock Loma on his fucking ass. And if you think that he doesn't have a power,
you said
right
you
now,
need
you
to
crazy.
sharp this. You say you need to sharp this.
So what you think? 2021
mentally, Lo. He's a kid.
Hold on. But y'all comparing him to him like he gonna fight him today. Stop it. Like
I'm saying if they fight today, he has a chance of knocking Loma the fuck out. I think Loma wins.
Hold on. Tank dropped his fork on the floor. He needs to pick it up. Grabbing man, look, Lomacheko, while you dropping that fucking fork on the floor, eat this uppercut. Okay, you ain't never fought a quick fighter. Tank Davis has never fought a quick defensive, a guy who's aggressive, a guy who's coming to land combinations. He ain't never seen no shit like that. A guy who's looking to use his own footwork against him. Lomacheko done seen plenty Tank Davises. Lomacheko done seen all that shit. Whoa. Let me make my point. I'm talking about A-level prospects that Lomacheko that's fought at 135 in the Olympics. They probably beat Tank Davis today. Okay, you talking about a guy like a Linares. Tank ain't even fought as much as Linares ain't shit. He ain't even fought a Linares. Okay, Lomacheko, man, you don't know what an up jab would do to a little 24-year-old dude who ain't never tasted one. You don't know what that'll do to him.
Yo,
how do you think Loma's gonna react when he takes?
He ain't gonna get
power?
touched.
Hold
on. Gary Russell, little ass Gary Russell, same size as Tank, same size as Loma.
Yo,
you mean to tell me the hand speed? Yeah.
So low. Instead of no, I get what you're saying, but instead of saying that, okay, yeah, I feel, instead of saying that I think Loma will win, like Phil and I and other guys saying, we're saying that Loma mentally is much more prepared. He's much more ready. He's prepared.
Physically is better than this kid, bro.
Dude,
Loma physically is.
You can't even concede the fact that Tank has explosive power. You can't concede the fact that Tank has.
I like Tank. Tank fight way better than Terrence Crawford. He a real one. See
how we get back.
Yo, my nigga crazy.
Look. Let me get some of this, man. Let me get some.
You bad shit, crazy, man.
So look, let me get some of this. So look,
mad at Batman.
Let me tell you this right here. So, all right, now when I think about the two fighters, right, and I just go based off just generality. Tank, if you just say, if you match their power up, right, I would say Tank has the advantage, right. If you match up their boxing skill right now, I would probably say Lomachenko has the advantage. Now, this is what I don't like about Tank. Okay, he comes in, right. He has a game plan. He's trying to execute the game plan. Tank gets very, very frustrated when he can't execute the game plan like he wants to. And when he does that, he makes a lot of mistakes, okay? And in the course of making these mistakes, if he was to fight Lomachenko today, I'm talking about today, Lomachenko, without a doubt, beat him fairly easy, I think, okay? Now, once Tank Davis learns, because and this goes back to amateurs, right? Because Lomachenko has that mental focus and stability in the ring because he's been there so many times. Tank, not so much. You know what I'm saying? He want to get you in there. He want to get in there. Then he want to get you out of there. And when he can't do that, just like Mike Tyson, he gets frustrated. He loses all control. He loses all mental stability. Until he gets that ready, he'll never be ready for Lomachenko. And that's period. Can he be ready for Lomachenko when it comes to skill? Yeah, he'll get there. He's going to get better. He's still young. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm hearing y'all saying by 21 or 22, Tank will be able to beat Lomachenko.
What you mean? Year 21? Hold on, the year 21?
Yeah.
Man, Lomachenko ain't maybe so. Maybe so. He'll probably be 33, 34, maybe so.
Oh yeah, because
Maybe
by
so.
then Lomachenko will be too old. That's almost
So
the
Shop warned Linares with a handful of losses
Would have
and
put
being
them
knocked
hands
down.
on Tank if
Hold
he
on,
threw
stop.
punches.
No, I'm talking about Tank versus Loma. So if he can find Loma and figure out that little
Do you not know
algorithm
how
thing,
fast
but what I'm
Linares
saying,
is, bro?
do you not know, man? Tank is faster than
Man,
Linares.
you is out your damn mind, bro.
What?
Clean out
What?
your mind with that shit. You out
What?
your mind with that.
Dog.
Hold on,
And
we talking about speed or explosion?
we talking
Yeah,
about
all
hand
that.
speed. We
It's a
talking about
difference.
the hand speed of
What
Linares.
though?
Dog, no,
Tank
no.
problem is upstairs in his head, but as far as
Nah,
talent
bro.
goes and
Tank ain't
physical
got the
gifts,
hand speed of Jose Jorge, but
Jorge,
Linares, bro.
George Linares, man.
He done fought so many fucking Jose's but at the same time, hey, I'm telling you that damn hand speed. Now Tank may be able to move, but that's your detriment with Lomachenko. If you're gonna go backwards, you fooled. If you're gonna go backwards with Lomachenko, you are fooled. It is over with. He gonna trap you. He gonna beat the shit out you. He gonna take the power out your punches, bro. Tank Davis is. Hold on. Tank Davis is a hell of an athlete. I give him a lot of credit with his power, but he got a lot of growing up to do and a lot of ring knowledge to hold before.
Right. See, that's what we're saying.
They
We're
not
saying
making the fight for a reason.
mentally though.
But
We're
no,
talking about
it
mentally.
ain't just mentally. You taking so much. It ain't just Lomachenko hands are faster than him. If Lomachenko set on his shots, he probably hit just as hard as Lomachenko went to 130 from 126 through one punch and ended goddamn he slept that nigga, but that's when he sit on his punches. He throw punches.
So you talking win.
No,
for the most
he
part,
went.
For the
Look,
most part, it's about
that
output.
see
because
that
he
but
got
that
a game plan. You don't respect his style and you don't get it.
that's
So you don't like
that's
it.
the whole problem though. Once he takes one of Tank's body punches, he ain't gonna be able to sit down
When
for
is
the
he
rest
gonna
of the
taste
night.
it? When is he gonna taste it? On the back
Early
foot?
in the fight. Early in the fight.
And even though Tank
Tank
is green right now, Tank still have the power to knock Loma the fuck
So
out.
Tank is gonna push
Out.
Loma backwards. Tank is gonna push Loma backwards and land body shots. Because I don't see this Tank Davis. I don't see this Tank Davis that's landing these vicious body shots on the back foot. I don't see this Tank Davis.
Dog, I bet my money on Loma. I would put my money on Loma, man. Like I would to support my son and my woman that I've been with forever. I would never risk money on in betting with my heart. But as far as logic goes, like I said, I'll put my money on Loma,
bro,
just because he's the veteran. But listen to what I'm saying. For you not to acknowledge that Tank right now, as of right now, on this date at 11:08 a.m., that this nigga don't have the power to knock Loma the fuck out of the ring. You crazy,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Right.
But
So he has more than a punch.
But it's more. It's way more. No. He only has.
Salido beat him, and Salido's not talented like that.
No. He only has a punch. He don't fight nothing like Salido.
Right.
He only has. And let me tell you right now, you put that same Salido in that ring with this Lomachenko today, bro. You're not even going to enjoy the fight. That's like you gotta leave that alone.
Why? Why wouldn't I enjoy the fight?
Hold on.
Why wouldn't I enjoy the fight?
I know it sounds good. I know it sounds good, and I know it make you feel. I know. Trust me. But you gotta watch Jason Sosa try that Salido shit. You gotta watch Jason Sosa try that. Come on, Macho Cheese more. Lomachenko dog that bitch. All right, don't play with him no more. You're not gonna treat him like no baby no more. The boy learned he don't like losing. So what do? You get treated like a bitch for him, and he came back like a real one. And it is what it is. Ain't happening no more, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening.
All right. For you to put Loma this high, to put him on this pedestal this high, like he's this great, man.
Well, when
like
he loses again, that shit gonna hurt.
Right. And keyword again.
It's gonna hurt.
Right.
You better pray they don't put that nigga there with nobody real.
Man, and I'm telling you right now, if you feel Tank power, there's no question, man. Look, dude, Loma's gonna touch the canvas, man. He's gonna touch the canvas. And that's right now. This is what a young, somewhat green Tank, man. But as far as back to the boy Crawford shit, the title of this video, dude, man, that's crazy, man. Even if you take away the dimensions,
look here.
You downplay Bud's boxing skills and
bro,
body work.
Bud ain't got the skills you think. Bud got a few things you think he does so great and well that he don't need nothing else. and he fall into the same category. What Bud is out here doing is keeping his distance on guys who really don't got the ring IQ. You mentioned all these attributes of other fighters, but you forget his John Molina don't got the ring IQ. Jeff Horn ain't got no ring IQ. Benavidez might have a little bit, but at the end of the day, even if he had two legs, he'd sit on the ropes if you ever paid attention to him. But with one leg, he can't even walk to the ropes. He's
That's because
sluggish.
he a counter
Hold
puncher.
on, no, he ain't shit. That nigga don't be countering. He be sitting there taking he be taking punches. He don't even be countering. He just be taking punches. All right.
Wait, so you don't feel that John Molina won that fight the other night?
So these ring IQ, all this ring IQ is gonna be brand new to a
Felix Diaz was a gold medalist.
Hold on. Felix Diaz a fucking midget, and he's still from time to time caught up with.
What I'm saying, man.
And I told y'all if they was the same people.
But then you changed them.
If Felix Diaz and Bud was the same people, you have a much closer fight. It wasn't a bad fight as is if Bud wouldn't start holding and bitching up a little bit.
But when you take away Bud's dimensions, when you take away his dimensions, you're not taking away his power.
I don't trust
you're not
your
still
boy
taking
like
away
you
his
do.
power.
I don't trust your boy like you do. I don't trust
your boy like you do because I think Loma, if he get his chin hit, it's over.
I'm telling you now,
Bud knocks Loma out.
I made a great comparison that you don't want to accept, but it's true.
What comparison? Say it again. Just give me a quick summary.
You keep going to Lomachenko. Lomachenko healed like a bitch versus Alito. I told y'all he ain't there no more. I said that guy's gone. That guy died, and I don't know what the fuck happened. But Bud at 135, Bud went clinching on no motherfucking what's his name? Ricky Byrne. He was walking him down. He was beating him up. He's coming to him. It's my favorite fight he ever had. He get up to 147, and he the new Lomachenko. Holding like a motherfucker. Holding John Molina like a motherfucker. That's the facts, bro. Y'all don't want to deal with it, but it's flat out facts.
Okay, so this is what you're saying. You're saying Loma would probably beat Bud if you take away the dimensions because Loma's more aggressive and he has a higher punch output.
He's just so much
and
better.
Bud fights backwards. You're saying
all right. What does Bud do that Lomachenko cannot do? What is it? What
beat Orlando Salido?
Beat
Orlando Salido.
Switch stances. Is that what we gonna say?
I think he has better timing than Loma. I think you're overrating Loma's boxing skills.
Lomachenko got time. Lomachenko got aggressive.
I'm not saying that Loma's not skilled, but Bud is equally as skilled.
Lomachenko got aggressive timing. Hold on. So you mean to tell me the guy with the shorter reach still landing just as many counter punches? I'm talking about versus his opponents. He got shorter reaches all the time, and he still land just as many counter punches as Bud. Don't got good timing. When Bud got reach on all these bums he fighting, and he finally get the knockout in the 12th. That make him say, "Oh, he got this great timing." Man, come on, it ain't nothing in this game that Bud Crawford do that Lomachenko probably don't do better or just as good. I'm telling you, the footwork of Lomachenko killing Bud Crawford. The ring generalship of Lomachenko killing Bud Crawford. The combinations.
What's your proof that
because if you had ring generalship, you wouldn't be on the
not admissible in the court,
bro.
That's just hearsay.
I'm gonna say it. If you had ring generalship,
but that's not the truth.
Okay, does Usyk have ring generalship? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
but so does Bud. So does Loma.
No.
But what I'm saying, you don't want to give Bud.
Take the word.
You don't want to give Bud. No, you don't want to take the word. You don't want to give Bud.
Does Usyk hold 7 times around? Do I get on the Usyk for holding 7 times around? Yes or no? No,
I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember.
Usyk, no, because he don't, because he's on the back foot just as much as Bud, and he's not holding 7-8 times around. So if you're going to say that Usyk has ring generalship, you got to say that Bud got something a whole lot less than that, and you can't call it.
Why? Because he holds a little bit. That's like saying Ali doesn't have ring generalship. Ali was all about ring generalship.
Since when clinching is not a part of boxing?
Man, my man run it. So y'all like
that's because he nitpicking. He nitpicking. That's why
y'all keep setting this low limbo stick. Y'all keep setting this high limbo stick.
I'm not gonna hold you. The way you saying that, you might as well don't even watch the Mikey Garcia Errol Spence fight.
The fuck? How he gonna clinch Errol Spence? How is he gonna clinch Errol Spence?
He is because he's
I'm out, bro. I'm going to defrost.
Hey,
I'm gonna go defrost my fish on that. I'll be back. This shit.
So you don't think if you don't think that Mikey's gonna do some clinching in that fight, then trust me, he is. He got to.
Yeah, man. Mikey holds. I've seen Mikey hold. Like
he got to do.
He does that timing left hook.
He got to work inside.
And then he holds.
He got to work inside and try to stay inside his power. He can't try to stay on the outside and let Arrow extend his power to the body and all of that. He got to try to get inside and use his jab and punches right up the middle. Like, cause that's what I think they see. I think that they see that Arrow don't move his head that much. So if you can throw them punches right up the middle, you're gonna be able to get him. But that's a whole nother topic that we have to. I'll talk to you on the video when you make that one.
Yo, well look, YG, T White, and everybody else in here. Like what I'm saying is that so crazy to say that if you just take away the dimensions, Bud still has advantages like power. And that's a major advantage. And I feel like he's stronger than Loma. I just feel like he's stronger. I feel like he has. And that's not to say that Loma isn't strong, but we're talking about which one's better and who will win the fight if you put the guys in the ring together. I'm not gonna. One guy has a weaker chin, and his opponent has more power than him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not something to just throw away. Because think about it. That's what the problem is with the fight with Bud Crawford and Amir Khan is. Amir Khan arguably has faster hands than pretty much everyone else, but his chin's weaker. So we're gonna hold Amir Khan up to the flame and say, okay, yeah, this is a weak fight because his chin's weak. But we're not gonna acknowledge that Loma has a weaker chin. Even though Loma gets up, and so
even though Amir Khan never lost at 147.
Right. And then when people bring up, well, this fight's whack because look, Khan got dropped by Vargas. Well, Khan dropped Vargas twice. You know, of course it's Sammy Vargas, but that's what I'm saying. Like Khan dropped Sammy Vargas twice in this fight. Like it's crazy to downplay the hell out of every fight that's made besides the fight that we want to see, especially if we're not going to stick together. Now, if we're all going to stick together so we can get the best fights and get the best fighters to fight each other, then yeah, it makes sense if we're all moving in one unison. Like, but it's not. Like we just. The shit that we're doing is not going to lead to the best fights being made. You know what I'm saying? We just downplaying the next fighter.
You know what's the bad misconception about Khan too? It's not that he got a glass chin. It's just that he keep getting hit on his chin. You don't usually see people get hit on the chin the way he be getting hit. Like dumb punch besides the Denny Garcia neck punch that just still dropped him. But he be getting hit right on the chin. He gotta fix that, like to cover that up, tuck that chin in a little more. Like niggas be landing right on his chin, and now the floodgates is open.
And Bud gonna be running. I mean, if I can only judge, listen,
listen, guys. Crawford is gonna.
Let me say, if I can only judge by the opponent that mirrors Khan more than any of his opponents, it would be Benavidez and Postal and like. He just going more than likely, try not to sit on the end of their punches. How's he going to do that? Not by getting into the belly of the beast. And let's realize, Khan doesn't like to be pressured or go backwards. Khan cannot fight on the inside, but Khan doesn't mind keeping you at the end of his punches. So Bud is going to oblige because that's really the only way he can fight.
That don't make any sense.
Hold on.
How did he not got Benavidez? He was right next to him. That uppercut.
Hold on.
Oh, you be creating fake narratives, man.
Hold on. Recently, the only way that Bud is showing that he wants to fight is away from you, going backwards, or he doesn't want you to pressure him. He wants to go backwards. He wants to stand arm's length away from you, and that's the way he wants to fight. If you pressure him too much, get him where he don't want to be, he holds you. So Khan, on the flip side, you'll see Khan. Okay, if you oblige him in a arm length matchup, which Bud probably will, sit in the danger zone and look stupid for a few rounds, finally get lucky and knock him out, and never show any adjustments and never show us, opening up Khan, which I want to see because he's gonna have to open up real opponents. He's not gonna learn anything in this fight, and he's probably gonna take punches to the face, and y'all gonna be very happy about it. But that's just how I see it.
Well, that's what I don't understand. How you take points away from him because you said he gonna box him, and then if he get in a place where he don't want to be, he hold them. Like that shit sound like good boxing to me.
Yeah, he
Like,
only
if
like
you-
he only like boxers when it's
okay.
Loma.
Oh, okay.
Loma's
Okay.
the
So
only
if you
boxer
got a
that he
pressure
like.
fighter, if you have a pressure, no, I don't think you understand boxing enough if you say that. If you have a pressure fighter that you're training and the guy is running around the ring, he's not boxing, because boxing would entail you probably standing there throwing punches. That's part of boxing. There's way more punching than it is skipping around the ring, not looking to punch and avoid the fight. Now, hold on. Now you can do that if you like. Keith Thurman moved very well and never held the other night. Did he get punched? Yes, because that's what happens when you try to exert so much fucking energy not using boxing skill. You become vulnerable if you don't get the knockout, right?
So you saying that was smart, Lo?
No.
No.
I'm gonna make you a video what would be smart, but I'm not gonna touch on it here. Well, I will tell you what would be smart. What would be smart is getting more assertive and using your energy to inflict pain and to get his respect, rather than showing him you run from him all night and you won't hold him. It's very stupid to let a raging bull continue to rage at you while you're going backwards, tendons getting all tired, and you're throwing power punches on the back foot and you're not holding. But Keith Thurman, at least he's a stupid fun fighter, whereas Bud is a very boring.
Nah, I'm lost. Nah, I'm fucking lost. I'm fucking lost right now, though. Because what you just did, no.
It's very smart to go hurt your opponent, to actually put some hurt on your opponent.
Hold on. So you saying with Jeff? So why was Bud wrong? Because you just admitted that Jeff Harden was a bull, right? A raging bull coming at you.
Okay.
Play Matador, right? And you try to control him, right?
Sit on the inside with that raging bull like Caleb Plant did with Uzcategui. It's no excuse for you holding that much. There is no, and let me get to my point with this guy that said what he said that sounded like smart boxing. If you train a pressure fighter, you yourself, and you've taught him to cut off a ring, you call him a boxing maneuver, my guy. You taught him a real deal, legit move. And when you see a pretty fighter skating all the ring, ain't trying to engage, and your guy does his job 3 minutes within 30 seconds, and that guy holds him 3 times within 30 seconds to stop the work he was doing, you won't think it's good boxing then, bro. You just think it's good boxing because your favorite fighter's doing it, and that's why I'm teaching you something.
Crawford
right
is not my favorite fighter.
Well, okay. Hold on, but in this argument, he is your favorite of this bunch, and that means you're going to probably go overboard. Whereas I'm just in the teaching moment right now. What I just said to you is universal. Ain't no man gonna want to teach his fighter how to do something, and then his fighter going there and he getting jumped by the referee, my dog. You're not gonna like that.
But how many times? Let me ask you, how many times have Crawford even been won for holding?
He's an A-side top ranked fighter.
Very rare. It's rare, man.
You're saying this whole I don't even, when I watch his fights, holding is not one of the things that sticks.
What's standing out? What's standing out? How he twists back and forth while he throws no punches and wait for them to come to him? Is that what's standing out? Because in that time and place, I'm just like, yo, nothing's happening here. Yeah,
this is what I see. This is what I see, Lo. This is what I see when I see Bud fight. In general, like I said, lately, especially a lot of his fights, he's been a smaller guy. All right. So what I'm telling you is what he does is the first few rounds, all right, he's trying to fill you out. You can say that Spence does that too, unless he's fighting a lemon like Ocampo, then you ain't gonna get him out of there. But besides that, generally the first few rounds he's filling you out. But you don't notice that as the fight gets on, as the fight goes on, he gets closer and closer to his opponent.
Versus who?
Like what I'm saying? Well, just his last fight. Just his last fight versus Benavidez. Listen to me. Yes, he did. How did he land that uppercut? They were right next to each other.
He been throwing the same.
So you saying these Dawson Street fighters somehow he got an uppercut?
Buzzwords against you.
It was on the inside, bro.
I'm going to use buzzwords against you.
When he dropped Undango off his back foot with a 2-punch body combo, come on, Lo. He was inside.
Buzz said this was so disappointing. Buzz said this after the fight. I had been seeing that shot the whole fight. And I just dropped my head. I'm like, no, he did. And I dropped my head. Like he said in post fight, and I dropped my fucking head. Like, you so fucking garbage, bro. Like, you've been seeing it with a bullet in his knee, but instead you've been getting hit in the face with a jab. Like, that shit was garbage. Like, I'm using it. Like, I'm never gonna hear Lomachenko say, I saw this.
So it's garbage because he wants
to adjust it.
So because he wants to punish Jose Benavidez.
Nah, bro. Nah, that ain't what he said.
I've been listening to you, so let me just rebuttal a lot of the bullshit you've been saying. So yeah, you pretty much said that that Lomachenko fought southpaws, so that disproves the fact that he struggles with southpaws. Pedraza's not. I mean, he's a southpaw. He also switches, but his ring IQ is nowhere as good as Terrence Crawford. And look at the amount that Lomachenko was struggling. Just look at it. He was struggling all because of the fact that Pedraza was fainting. The same thing that Tony Bellew did to Usyk. He was fainting and moving, and just little subtle movements threw off Lomachenko's foot positioning. So you mean to tell me if Pedraza could do that, Terrence Crawford can't?
Bro, you out your mind if
high.
you think
You are
out your mind. You out your mind if you think
high as hell.
you telling me no. High don't work. High don't work. You out your mind if you gonna tell me that Pedraza. Hold on, first and foremost, if you gonna tell me Pedraza ain't got no kind of good feet, no kind of movement, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself.
If you think,
but when I brought up Tank being Pedraza, you said who's Pedraza? When I brought up Tank being Pedraza, you said who's Pedraza?
No, I told you, I said that because you act like Lomachenko gonna go out there and fight like Pedraza. Pedraza is a back foot fighter, and Lomachenko is not. Pedraza's game is being on the back, and Lomachenko
is trolling. You know how I know you're trolling?
Hold on.
I'm about to leave. I'm biased. I'm gonna let you take
900 punches.
Right,
hold on, man. Y'all talking over people. Lomachenko threw 900 punches, and you mean to tell me he threw nearly 800 punches, and you mean to tell me some feints threw that off? Throwing 800 punches.
Yes,
No. You're lying. You're lying.
Go rewatch the fight.
No. Time the fuck out, bruh. I listen to you. I listen to you. I listen to you.
Go ahead.
You can't sit here and tell this lie. The problem with people fighting Floyd Mayweather, they do get thrown off by feints. Some holding. Later, Floyd Mayweather. We see their output completely drop to 500 punches. Lomachenko was not affected by no fucking feint, throwing 900 punches, 800 punches, or whatever it was in a damn 12-round fight. That is his usual work rate. He beat the shit out Pedraza. He out-jabbed him with the smaller arms. He's used to this shit. Bud Crawford can take his ass to 54, where he would look like Lomachenko to these people. Where he would look like if Bud Crawford fought Tony Harrison, he would look like Lomachenko looks to these guys, and Bud Crawford would go the fuck to sleep. Mark my word.
Are you done?
Mark my word. He would go the fuck to sleep.
Are you
but
done?
You gotta go all
challenge him. Challenge him to do it. Hey, time out. One more point. Time out. One more point. I'm challenging Terrence Crawford. I'm challenging Lomachenko, take his ass up to 140. And I've been doing it. For the first start of this video, I did it. So since he on Bud Crawford since Bud Crawford on his level, tell him take his garbage ass up there and fight Tony Harrison. I'll bet
He's already on his third division, so he is obviously on Lomachenko.
And Lomachenko would be at his fourth.
Look, let me just say this. First of all, you're exaggerating numbers of 800 punches that Lomachenko threw. There was no way he threw that many punches.
Go get the numbers, and you're gonna see it was about 800 or more.
No,
800 or more.
Here you go. Here, I'll tell you. Total punches 240 for Lomachenko. There you go.
I said punches thrown, bro. How many throw?
Landed 240. Total for Pedraza 111.
How many did Lomachenko throw? 800, right?
No, he didn't.
How many throw? Come on.
This one is only in percentages, so there's no
so tell me this: why he's getting those? Why he's getting those
700 punches?
Why he's getting those numbers?
700 punches.
Look, why Hunter's getting those numbers? Just answer this, Lo. You said that Amir Khan doesn't like pressure fighters, and you said that Bud Crawford's not a pressure fighter. So this is a good fight.
He is,
then, right?
He is. That's a lie. He is. He did it.
So Bud Crawford is a pressure fighter.
That's a lie.
Okay, so he is a pressure fighter.
Y'all holding him back.
No, I'm repeating what you said. I thought you said that Bud Crawford was only a pressure fighter at 135. You said that he's not a pressure fighter at 140 and 147, right? Isn't that what you said?
Lomachenko threw. Bud. Hold on. Real quick, I'm gonna answer you. Lomachenko threw 738 punches. He landed 33%. Pedraza threw 931 punches.
So Pedraza threw.
Hold on. He landed.
Look at that. So Pedraza threw more punches.
Hold on. You finna get outdone, but you just talk over points so you don't get the work. Pedraza landed 11 punches, which means he only out of 900, he landed about 100 of those fucking punches, bro. That and y'all tell me this guy ain't got no ring IQ for a split Pedraza
try to overplay
90% of the fight. Man, Lomachenko is a fucking brilliant. I would rather train a Lomachenko. I would enjoy my training.
Look at his point. Loma don't have ring IQ. Who said that?
Look at his point that he tried to make. That Lomachenko hold on. Let me just say this. He said Lomachenko threw up to 800 punches, right? It was only 700 something. He landed 200.
I said around 800, 900 punches. 738. Wow.
Pedraza threw almost 1,000 punches.
So he landed 200 punches.
So your argument was actually null and void because the other guy outthrew him. The other guy had more activity.
What does outthrowing him have to do with Lomachenko not being affected and still having it?
And also, let me just say
you are looking so bad to criticize him that you're not looking at the man landed 11% of those 930 punches. Yes, he's working, but
so now you're arguing percentages instead of output.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about Pedraza's output if you can't do number land 10 of them. If you throw 90 and land 10, why do I care? Keep throwing them. You giving me.
You want to know? You want to know why he was supposed? Like, actually, you're saying that the copy box is counting as those as punches is because he was using those as feint jabs, and they were pawning jabs. So those are still technically thrown. Those are pawning,
man. Here we go. We find every reason. Why do we find every reason to hate? Every reason to hate a front foot fighter. A guy that's parrying punches. A guy that's using his legs way less than Terrence Crawford.
Okay, that's cool. But Low Place, we went live directly after this fight, and you yourself said, I don't know, Pedraza wasn't committing to any punches. They were like feint punches.
He didn't want to because he was getting countered.
You yourself said it. So if little feint punches are making Lomachenko struggle, what the fuck do you think Crawford's gonna
run from him? Run like a bitch.
Out of here, bro.
Run like a bitch and not throw. He definitely ain't gonna throw 900 punches. He don't never do that. He gonna.
Who has more power, though? Between Loma, if take away the dimensions, who's a more powerful puncher?
Man, get out of here, bro.
Exactly. See, you can't answer that because you know. And who has a weaker chin?
Pound for pound, I say this. Lomachenko don't get credit for the power he got because the man is setting up his punches.
This is what I'll say though.
Hold on. When it comes to sitting on his punches, he will fuck you up, but he doesn't let to do that because he's looking for precision. He is looking for the opening. He's being there, bobbing, pop. You gave it to me, I take it, and ain't nothing wrong with that. These guys,
nobody said he didn't have power though. I asked you who had more power.
Well, Crawford, obviously.
Yeah,
but look, Poe Johnson out here schooling y'all with that big shit though. Poe Johnson out here, this ain't much, but I just want to read it because Poe out here giving them backhand smacks. Pedraza did beat one of Bud's best wins at 135. Beltran, that is true. He came up and waited and did it. And hold on. And he knocked his ass down and Bud couldn't. I'm just saying.
Okay, so people thought that what's his face? Rocky Martinez was one of Lomachenko's best win. Guess who beat him first? Ricky Burns. So what the fuck does that mean?
And I dare you to put Ricky Burns, and I dare them to. And you know what? Anthony Crolla beat Ricky Burns, and you know what Lomachenko's about to do? He's about to probably end the career of $1 Million Crolla. He's gonna look. He's gonna go. Hold on. He's gonna go. He's going to go from $1 Million Crolla to what that shit overdrawing Crolla.
You know what's worse, man? Sergio Thompson, who's smaller than Lomachenko, moved up 2 weight classes.
My man said numbers don't lie, and it was off of injury. That is facts. Lomachenko came off a shoulder injury and beat the shit out of Pedraza, coming forward all night long, slipping punches, parrying. He's not saying, hey, I need a break. I need to run around the ring. I need to think about this. He is high level chess, fast-paced chess, catching, parrying, pop. I'm back on you. I'm not worried. Oh, you holding me? Get the fuck off of me. The man is an amazing fighter. And if you're telling me Terrence Crawford gives us any of the excitement, he gives us any of the integrity of a real fighter.
So what's your point?
We are fucking.
Who wins the fight, man? Who wins the fight, bro? Who wins the fight, man?
Your point is he's a more exciting fighter, right? Manny Pacquiao.
Of him, his style, the integrity of his style, and his cleanliness.
Manny Pacquiao is a more exciting fighter than Floyd. Can we all agree?
Total different. Total.
Okay, and then what happened?
Complete fighter though.
Hold on, just
Lomachenko is a complete fighter though. That is not fair to Lomachenko.
Let's answer so Lomachenko is a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. That's what you're trying to tell me.
He is a completely more complete fighter than Manny Pacquiao.
Out of here.
And even with that said, Manny would knock
Manny
the
is
fuck
special.
out.
Manny is special in areas, but he's not as complete as Lomachenko.
Nah,
out your mind, bro.
Now you're just you sound stupid.
Let me tell you right now.
No. Loma's more technically skilled than Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao still would beat him.
I thought about this the other day. Juan Manuel Marquez at 130, 135. Give me Lomachenko every day because he is technical and he's fast. And Juan Manuel Marquez.
Man. Marquez jab. Marquez is a technical fighter, dude. You crazy?
Give it here. Give me one.
At 135, get the fuck out of here.
Pacquiao can get the work too, but I would pick Pacquiao because he's special in things. It's a difference between complete and special. But Lomachenko can beat them both. But I think Lomachenko would dominate Juan Manuel Marquez.
No. You are high, bro.
Dominate. It took Manny Pacquiao to perform.
Marquez is one of my favorite fighters to watch. I know
Marquez
he can't deal with foot speed. He can't deal with technical foot speed. He can't.
Look at Linares. Look at Linares and Lomachenko. They were going tip for
how big Linares is, though, bro. That nigga's 5'8", 5'9".
You know how hard Marquez fights. You know how fast Marquez.
Nah, bro. This is a total difference. Size matter in the sport. Size matter. Size
size matter, but so does power, right? Does
that's
power
what I'm
and
saying.
speed?
He's not knocking Lomachenko out, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's not giving you the clean shot.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You crazy, man. If Marquez catch Loma with his right hand, it's over with. It's over with.
Matter of fact, and this is
Marquez power carried like the crazy, man.
How much Marquez be on the canvas? Okay, now look here.
And he'll get up.
No. Let me make my point, and you're gonna learn something. You're gonna have to agree to this. Manny Pacquiao ain't the best finisher in the world. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is explosive, but his completeness is lacking. A la Earl Spence coming behind him and stopping people he didn't stop, like Chris Algieri. Listen to the point, bro. You too impatient. You don't like to learn.
Get to the point. You don't have a point.
Lomachenko, who would probably drop Marquez with precision shots, because it don't just take power with Marquez. Precision drops him because he's off balance a lot. Lomachenko would drop him, hurt him, and completely get on him and show him a different skill set and stop him, just like Earl Spence did in Algeria. He stopped Marquez.
So okay, you just finished talking, so let me talk. So then if size is really the big factor versus Marquez and Lomachenko, how come Sergio Thompson, who's smaller than Lomachenko, moved up, stopped Linares, who is bigger than he is, in one round? Why did that happen?
It happens. Lomachenko got the victory.
Hold on. Marquez, who was a bigger puncher than Sergio Thompson, right? You mean to tell me if he lands flush on Lomachenko, he is not going to sleep? And Linares...
No, he ain't. Linares got pop. Linares can. One thing Linares can do is punch with speed, precision, and power. Is he durable? That's his issue.
He's durable.
I said, is he durable? You trolling, bro. I said, is he durable? That's his issue. He is not durable. That's his issue.
If he's not durable, how come it took? How many rounds did it take Lomachenko to finish him?
Really, like 9.
Okay.
Sit on punches. Lomachenko doesn't look for power shots, but when he turns it up.
So you mean to tell me when Bud fell those little pity pat shots, you think Bud ain't gonna knock him the fuck out?
When Bud get hit with 5 or 6 combinations of up jabs, Bud's going on a run. He's going on a run.
That's the point that we're saying, that those pity pat punches that he doing, Marquez will punch through that.
How? What? Okay. So you mean to tell me you're gonna put the speed of these shots? Y'all don't understand precision and speed, because it ain't just pity pat. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You just said that it were weak punches.
We can just say what we want to call it. These boys' heads are going backward. Lomachenko got one of the strongest jabs in boxing.
There's not a goalpost on the field anymore. This nigga done moved it so many times. The goalpost in the parking lot.
Who here know the straightest point from one point to the next?
What's a straight line? A straight line.
Lomachenko got a straight, quick, sharp jab.
And Bud doesn't.
I don't give a fuck what Bud got. He don't throw the shit. The motherfucker don't throw it. He sit there. He do his head side to side like.
I know Bud is the top flight counter puncher.
Bud throw his head side to side like he got.
Bud is the top flight counter puncher. If Loma throws them pity pat shots, he get knocked the fuck out.
Bro, Bud act like he got two different cocks in front of him. He leaning side to side, sucking one to the next, bro.
What?
That's how to fight.
What? Like what?
Bro, he fights like a fucking gangbang scene.
All right.
Like a cock gangbang scene, a blow bang scene. He's just putting his head.
Look, I fuck with you a little bit. I don't want to be a part of that. I got a question for you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Look. You bringing up other shit because you know why? Because you know we're right. You know I'm right. Look, tell me what advantage. Give me one advantage for sure that you will bet your money on that Loma has over Bud. Give me one advantage.
What advantage don't he have? Real quick.
Oh my God! You don't want to give me.
I mean, I'm
just give me one. Just give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one advantage that Loma has over Bud.
This is how you look at boxing. You look at boxing like this. I'm gonna. You look at power.
My God, he don't want to answer my question.
No, because it's deeper than this, bro. And you don't like to learn. You don't like to learn. You like we about this arguing shit. You look at boxer and you say, you say power, you say speed, you say how much he move, bro. It is so much more deeper than if the guy is not looking to get power on his shot, he's not gonna get it. He's looking for precision. Then the next thing you know, he wants to sit on the shot. That's Lomachenko. That's why he has late round stoppages. That's why he has complete obliterations of stoppages.
No, he doesn't.
That's why he also has
the stoppages where he gets dropped first. The stoppages where his face looks like beaten hamburger meat. Let me just say this. Look at Lomachenko's 5 last fights. Hold on, let's just do this.
Runs, bro. You got run like a pussy.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at Lomachenko's 5 last fights.
Hey, I'd rather see that nigga face. I'd rather see his face bruised up than to see Bud doing
Lomachenko's 5 last fights. A 26-pounder coming off a loss. A 22-pounder, skillful but chinny, blown out in 2 fights later in the first round by opponent with 7 losses. Right? And then a dude tank destroyed, a no-hoper who lost to 2 chinny champs. Like the dude, look, the guy's not fighting quality.
Oh, we want to do this with Bud. Hold on. No, because you biased.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You yourself admitted Lomachenko.
And I've never argued that today. I said that earlier in the video. It's pointless to say it again. I said that earlier in the video that this is not about neither one of them doing it. Hold on. I said this is not about either one of them doing this right because they're both politically some dumb fucks. But when it comes to being
no. Who has bought?
Hold on. Benavidez, Terrence Crawford, nobody was asking for. The boy got a bullet in his knee. Jeff Horn couldn't make weight 2 fights in a row. Nobody cared for that shit. When they said undisputed.
So who was calling for the that Thailand fighter that Lomachenko fought? The Thailand fighter?
No one. Who was calling for fucking Hank Lundy and Darius?
Who was calling for Miguel Moraga?
Childish, bro. This is childish. This ain't boxing talk. This ain't
calling for Corona.
This not teaching me nothing. This childish. No. Everybody got a name on their resume we ain't trying to see.
Okay, then. So what's your point?
All day.
What's your point then?
My point is you're talking about you speaking as if you know boxing when you try to shit on Lomachenko. Oh, he doesn't have power. He pity.
I never said he doesn't have power. I don't think
that as a whole that shit is different.
No,
I don't think he can.
See, I get the narrative that
I'm telling you right now.
He don't sit on his punches.
Fucking perfect, bro.
Marquez can't beat Marquez, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You can try as long as you want, bro. No,
ass beat.
Okay, well, look, admit this. Look, would the Marquez fight be a good fight? Would it be a good fight?
No. Can Bradley punch? Can Bradley fucking punch? Is Bradley more technical than Lomachenko?
Harder than
man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck no, man.
I think he's stronger than Loma.
Man,
stronger than Loma.
Man, fuck out of here.
Okay. He has more respectable power than Loma.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we gonna Chris John, big puncher, right? Chris John, big puncher, right? Fuck
Bradley. Bradley has a better resume than Lomachenko.
Perfect. That nigga's not perfect.
Yes, Bradley's a bigger puncher than Norris. I know that much.
Let me tell you this right now. Let me tell you this right now. Lomachenko would dog the shit out of my guy. I fuck with Marquez. He's one of my favorite fucking fighters to watch and to study. But the man is flat-footed. He got no balance.
Marquez has the better resume.
I don't give a fuck what he got. He's over. He getting beat up. But
just because of the strength of the jab, Lo. I mean, Marquez had a great jab, and he was a technical fighter. Yeah, he was off balance at times. But look, he had great timing.
You not Lomachenko got the fastest hands in boxing, bro.
Faster than Gary Russell Jr. Come on.
Didn't you see it?
Yeah, but no. The thing is that Gary Russell fights at one speed, dog. That's his problem.
Man, please.
He beat Gary off a position
in our sport. Lomachenko is damn near perfect on the front foot, and y'all hating.
Loma's not perfect, Lou.
Wait.
Loma's not perfect.
Wait.
The size of the fighters that he's fighting, you don't see other people walking that size opponent down. When you look at, you say, "Oh, skill fighters normally."
You're talking about Linares. Bro.
He's still 3 inches shorter than the dude. 2 inches
smaller guys than Lomachenko knock out Linares. What are you talking about?
He knocked him out. He knocked him out too. But you act like you're okay. Okay, but you act like okay. All right, if this is the case, Khan been knocked out several times.
Yes.
Tell fucking Bud to do it. Quit giving Bud the fucking easy out. He could be a pussy bitch fighter and do the cock to cock.
But we were expecting Bud to knock him out, though. Isn't that what the consensus is?
I wish I had my camera on. I'll show you.
Wait. I have a question.
You said tell Bud to do it. Aren't we telling Bud to do it? Isn't he expected to knock Khan out?
Yeah, this dude keeps talking about, he's beating bigger guys. You're talking about Linares.
Throwing 300 punches a fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Linares has been knocked out by Lomachenko. So what's your point?
Cock blow bang head movement, throwing 400 punches a fight. Fuck out of here, bro.
And he still managed to knock out his last. Like he's on dude, he's knocked out his last 7.
Wait, guys, I have a question.
I don't get it, man.
Blow bang,
I have a question.
He's so good on his front foot. I
got a question.
Bum ass Linares dropped him on his front.
Wait. I got a question.
With the arm punch. That was an arm punch. Arm punch. He got dropped with an arm punch. You think he's going to stand up to Bud Crawford's power?
Guys, real quick question. If Lomachenko is so perfect, where was his perfection in the Salido fight?
You a troll, bro. You a troll. We talking about He's a troll, bro.
Yo, the way Lo said that shit was fire. I couldn't stop that.
Trolling, bro. My man's trolling. He's flat out trolling. That's like it's a flat out troll.
Look, Lomachenko.
Even this guy's the same fighters. A flat out.
But that's a fair question.
Okay, if Marquez is such this great fighter, that what was his in the Chris John fight? What was it?
Look, Lomachenko.
Let's continue to go. Let's continue to go. Right?
Yeah, he's not the same fighter as when he fought Salido.
I'm looking at his resume. Lo got good points. He have good points, but style make fights, and I feel like you just downplaying Marquez's skill.
I love Marquez. Marquez is just he needs unorthodox Manny Pacquiao to bring out the best of him, or guys that are not. He can't fight completely.
Loma's unorthodox, isn't he?
If you give him too much of a complete fighter with that much quickness, it is a wrap. It is a wrap. He got pretty. I'm telling you right now. I
think in order to be Marquez, you got to be bigger than him. You have to be stronger than him.
I want to know if EJ think Mosley ain't no Hall of Famer, I want to know how the fuck Marquez is.
What?
Mosley ain't a Hall of Famer. Mosley ain't a Hall of Famer.
If EJ said Mosley ain't, I want to know how the fuck Marquez.
Marquez beat Barrera. He beat.
Mosley beat Oscar. Mosley beat Vargas.
I agree with you.
Mosley is without a doubt a Hall of Famer.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you now. That dude ain't just like the first of the line. He's too great, bro. Listen, look.
Well, no, I'm not. We're not saying that.
Loma would put them ducats. Too much work, too much speed. He's too flat-footed. He's not moving erratically like Manny Pacquiao, uselessly. Lomachenko is calculated from his footwork.
Right, but he's unorthodox, though. He is unorthodox.
He would bang Marquez, bro. Bang him.
Nah, man.
I wish fighters like that were today.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen when he takes Marquez's power? When Marquez catch him with that right hand.
You gonna learn to
All
fight
that left hook.
Oh,
All that left hook.
listen. Oh, this is two day. Hold on, New Day. I got
no place. Let me ask you something.
In the chat. Hold on, in the chat. My boy New Day. Hold on, and this is a good point about the cock to cock head. This is a good point about the cock to cock head movement. Bud fought the Namibian killer. Man, hold on, he fought the Namibian killer Mandingo. He used all that cock, all that cock to cock head movement. Blow bang Bud. Don't show him don't show them his style, and they love it.
How many times has Juan Manuel Marquez been knocked out? You said.
I don't think he fought fighters that are going to finish the job. Manny Pacquiao's not a finisher.
Question: Who has knocked him out?
Manny Pacquiao's not a finisher.
Who has knocked out Juan?
I don't give a fuck who didn't. I told you Lomacheko would.
Nobody, because he has a solid chin. Now
it ain't a solid chin. He got a lot of heart. He got a lot of heart.
He always get up, man.
Okay.
If he gets dropped, he gets up and fights harder.
Okay. Let me say this then. Okay. So Lomachenko punches harder than Floyd and Manny.
Floyd didn't go for no kill either. Floyd ain't go for no kill. You gotta watch the fights. Floyd ain't go for no kill. Manny go for the kill, but he's sloppy. Manny's sloppy. Lomachenko's not. Lomachenko for 90% of the fight, Lomachenko's in control of what's going on throughout the ring. You might get you might get a 5% where he get hit and get dropped. You might get that.
Marquez won't respect
control of what you do throughout the fight.
I think Marquez's taste. I think he's tasted bigger power than anything that Loma has to bring.
Ain't no the only way to get knocked out ain't to go to sleep, bro. It's to get your ass. Hey, you taking too many punches. You can't do shit about it. And Marquez don't have the hand speed. He load up with punches way too.
You act like Loma don't get hit.
Wait. Hold on a second. Wait.
Loma gets hit a lot.
Wait. Marquez has the win over Pacquiao.
Yes. Yeah.
Who is Lomachenko beating?
No, we're not talking about resumes.
Having the win over this person don't mean you're gonna beat this person.
That's true.
You don't mean it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm gonna use that quote the next time we debate on the fight.
Man, I'm gonna have to say, man, y'all showing the lack of what Lomachenko do, bro. Y'all need to.
Can I speak for a second though? Because I've been listening to a whole bunch of crazy shit. Cause let me tell you, if they would put Marquez in the ring with Lomachenko when Marquez was in his prime.
He knock him out.
That shit would be a NyQuil ad, man.
Yeah, he knocked his ass out.
Loma gets dropped by arm punches, man. Marquez will knock Loma the fuck out.
And then you talking like yo, you
bugging. like Juan Manuel. Yeah, like Marquez. Like he didn't fight.
Marquez was down versus Cassides. He was down with Mayweather. He was hurt by Bradley. Marquez don't got no solid chin, and Lomachenko hitting.
Oh my god!
No, he don't. He got bad balance.
Wait. I can't let that go. That's total and complete nonsense. Marquez fought 4 fights with Manny Pacquiao. Yep. So the notion that he doesn't have a chin is beyond ridiculous.
How many times he go down? How many times he go down?
How many times he get up?
Exactly.
That's not my point. See, my
wait.
Manny Pacquiao can't fucking finish. He's not a clean finisher.
How many knockouts?
But Marquez is.
Wait. So a guy
make a point, and just because you want to make your point, you don't listen to the point.
I'm listening to your point. I get your point.
Wait. Hold on.
Everybody agree here? Can everybody agree here that Manny Pacquiao is not one of the best finishers?
He finished Barrera.
Man, come on, bro.
So wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Barrera,
guys,
come on.
Look,
you saying? Hold on. Time out.
He finished fucking De La Hoya, who was fucking. Oh my God. How many people Manny dropped that get up and finish? He couldn't finish Broner. He couldn't finish fucking Horn. He couldn't finish Vargas. He couldn't finish Brad.
So wait.
He couldn't finish Rios. Come on, these dudes are badly fucking hurt. This dude went
prime.
He's not a complete fighter. He doesn't have a body
in prime. We're talking about in prime, correct? Is that what we're doing?
You saying Pacquiao got a body attack?
In prime, Pacquiao was stopping people easy.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You bugging. let me tell you something. If Pacquiao would have Lomacheko and that predicament that he had Marquez in any of those times, nigga, his pops
That
might
ain't what I said. No, you're not gonna make a new point. That ain't what I said. You're not gonna make a new point. See, you're showing a lack of knowledge, bro. You're trying to go on a new point, and this one ain't even. I ain't say nothing about Lomachenko surviving Pacquiao. I said that Marquez.
No, you said he's not a good finisher.
Marquez, that's what you said.
And I corrected you.
Manny Pacquiao is not a good. He's not a great.
I corrected you. And
I'm telling.
I don't think he's a great finisher, but he's not a great finisher, but he's finished enough fighters.
No.
Antonio Barrera, Mark Antonio Barrera, 12 rounds.
No. What you're talking about is an old Manny Pacquiao.
Miguel Cotto. I'm talking about all of them, and you won't let me fucking get it out.
So then your point is valid.
Miguel Cotto, was he on the canvas? No, they said we stopping the fight. All right, Clottey, no finish. Hold on. Oscar De La Hoya drained the fucking shit.
Quit.
Done. He's done. Marquez, the fight. Barrera, not finished.
Morales KO.
Morales wasn't healthy in any of those fucking fights. The last two fights. Who are you talking about?
Get out of here.
Hold on.
So wait a minute.
Oscar Lario.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Just talking.
Wait.
I'm just hearing excuses, bro.
Pacquiao has the one-punch knockout over.
Knockout, correct.
He has the one-punch knockout over Ricky Hatton at 140 pounds.
Yep.
How many 140 pounders has Lomachenko one-punch knockout?
I didn't say he did. Why are we comparing?
We're talking Palm.
Somebody like fingering their phone. Somebody fingering their phone, bro.
No, because
fingering your phone. Stop.
You said that Manny is not a good finisher, but we could literally list 10.
I can list several fucking fights where guys are badly hurt. Manny Pacquiao cannot finish.
That's an old Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, bro. We talking about Manny Pacquiao as a whole when he's fighting the best competition he fought. He did not.
I'm looking at his resume right now. What's his most recent?
Some of them people you naming has never been stopped.
Bro. Oscar Larios, 12 rounds. Marquez and Dun Barrera, 12 rounds. Marquez badly hurt multiple times, 12 rounds. When you we're talking about when you get people badly hurt. I can't even make my point because you don't like the work because you know you lost. You lost. When you get somebody badly hurt, when you get somebody badly fucking hurt and you can't fucking finish them, that's because you're not a. If Earl Spence gets fucking Chris Algieri badly hurts him again in the 7th round, hurts him again in the 9th, and he can't finish him, and I come and say Earl Spence has a problem finishing. I don't expect you guys to rebut that.
But look
at anything. I can tell you your shoe size right now, and you tell me, no, I wear 6.5, man.
Look who you're comparing Chris Algieri to. You're comparing him to who? Barrera or Morales? Who'd you just compare him to? So that's why I'm trying to say
anybody. I said if he
Manny
Pacquiao did not stop Chris Algieri
when he was like 40. He didn't stop him when he was like 40, so that means he's not a good finisher. You sound dumb.
Bro, he cherry picked all these dudes with all the advantages and
in his prime again. In his prime.
Give me out of prime Barrera then. Give me out of prime Barrera. Give me out of prime Barrera.
Barrera wasn't out of his prime. He wasn't out of his prime.
2007, Barrera wasn't out of his prime.
2003, Barrera was not out of his prime.
2007, he fought him again and didn't stop.
Okay, that's fine, but he fought him in 2003.
And in 2003, he went no.
Barrera was sharp one the second time. He was sharp one.
Yeah, but not the first time in his prime.
But the second time,
knocked him out.
Second time, Barrera was done, man.
He went obese then either. He went obese at that point. Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, I would say it. Barrera beat
Kevin Kelly, Johnny Tapia, and Eric Morales, Nassim Muhammad, Kevin Kelly, then fought Manny Pacquiao.
Prince Nassim.
Fuck out of here.
Win, and then he started fighting Pappy and Kelly, who had losses coming into the fight. Manny Pacquiao was as fresh as opponent.
Tapia, Nassim Hamed, Eric Morales, Kevin.
He wasn't at his best. He wasn't at his best.
Come on, bro.
He wasn't at his best.
Yeah, you wild.
He been through wars with fucking Morales. No way, bro.
Brothers, please.
Come on.
We're not going to agree. We're not going to agree on this. But I just want to go back to the title and back to the whole what the discussion is about. It's about stripping the dimensions and the advantages that one fighter might have over the other.
It was way more than that.
It was about. I know, but it was about skills.
It was way more than that.
I'm saying it was about skills.
It was way more.
Finish the sentence. It's about the skills and everything else, right? It's not. What I'm saying is, if you strip away someone's dimensions, then it's all about the skills and whatever else they were blessed with, right? So my question to you was, even with Marquez is a better argument you have. But as far as Bud Crawford, what does Bud Crawford?
Much harder. That's
it. What does Lowe have? What does
arguing about?
Yeah. What does Loma have?
Only thing that Marquez does better. Only thing that Marquez does.
Wait, hold on. Low place. Wait.
I told you, Bud don't do anything but switch stances better than Lomachenko. Nothing.
Wait, B mode.
Nah, he does a lot more than that.
So that's all Loma have. That's the only advantage.
Bud that he jump rope better.
Okay, what's up? Okay. Well, that settles it right there. I'm not gonna try to debate the brother. We won't agree.
Battle.
We won't agree, bro.
Hold on. I want to see if B mode and Battle are the same person. Hey, Battle, talk.
Who the freak is B-Mode? Stop playing with me.
Battle what? Who the hell is you, Battle?
I would say in Manny Prime.
It don't even sound the same, man.
The chat is saying Manny is a good fighter, finisher in his prime. I don't think he is no top of the Lomachenko. I believe he's a much better finisher because he's much more complete. Any complete fighter gets you.
It took him 12 rounds to finish.
I make my point.
Hey, low place. I gotta say this though.
So fucking much that you jump in between points, dog. That shit old, bro. Wait.
What is y'all arguing?
He's saying that Crawford.
As simple as this. Manny Pacquiao, this is not a fucking secret. That Manny Pacquiao is not he is a special fighter, but he is not a complete fighter. He didn't even know what a right hook was until fucking, let's say 10 years ago. No, it was longer than that. Let's say
it was longer than that. He had a good
years ago. About 7 years ago, this motherfucker didn't have a right hook. Manny Pacquiao is nowhere near complete as Lomachenko, and he will not
finish out Ricky Hatton.
Power. He won't finish you better than Loma. If Loma get more, I'm gonna say this: he got a better chance of getting you hurt than Loma does. I'll give him that. But if Loma gets you hurt, it's over with. If Loma gets you hurt, you might as well pack it in. It's basically over with.
All you gotta do is look at their common opponent. Who's their common opponent?
Did you forget he knocked down Ricky Hatton with a right hook?
Yep.
That was the first time I knew he knew how to use his right hand.
Battle, can you fucking count? Can you fucking count?
You said it wasn't that long. Then it was 7.
Hey, Battle,
you did.
We gonna count. Goddamn it, we gonna count. Let's count for Battle because Battle like to argue. So let's count. If you want to look stupid arguing with low place, I'm gonna give you the seat to do it. I said about 10 years ago he found out where the fucking right hook was. Okay.
And then hey, the panel. Hey, y'all, let me ask the panel.
Man, you trolling.
Let me ask the panel. Hey, panel. Did you not hear this man?
Yeah.
Yelling, bro. Did you not
rolling?
Did you not hear this man say no? It wasn't that long ago. It was probably 7.
I said 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and then I said maybe 7. Just fucking a little space of time.
I'm biased. Didn't he say that?
He did say that.
You fucking
exactly, bro. You act like I'm just
trying to show somebody else with a fucking one punch knockout that nobody gonna ever fucking forget.
Anyways, Battle, what's your opinion?
We're not saying he can't one punch finish you. We're saying if he gets you hurt, you have a chance of surviving.
What do you think, Battle? Who in your opinion?
What do I think about what?
Who in your opinion is more skilled, Lomachenko or Crawford? And then let's go to B mode.
Man, that's tough. I mean, that's tough. I mean, Lomachenko is one of the most complete fighters I've seen, and Crawford is one of the most complete fighters I've seen. It's just that for the simple fact that I don't see Lomachenko as a puncher, I would probably give Crawford the edge because, and also Crawford is a switch hitter. And in my opinion, there isn't very many switch hitters. I think the only person I can say who's a complete switch hitter is Marvin Hagler. He doesn't fight no more.
Nah, dude, there's other switch hitters. Danny
Not
Jacobs a switch hitter too,
Danny
man.
Jacobs
There's
is
a couple.
not a switch hitter. He can.
Lomachenko too, because
Danny Jacobs is not a switch hitter.
he got a better win than Terrence Crawford. He got a better win than Terrence Crawford and all that. So he got to be better than Lomachenko.
With Deverenschenko?
He can play with his coochie with both hands. He can play with his coochie with both hands.
but Afro, I disagree that he's a. I disagree that Danny Jacobs is the better switch hitter. He doesn't fight exclusively.
I didn't say he was a better switch hitter.
Yeah, he also has a better loss.
Let me take that back.
Because I remember he
it's a fucking posture, bro. It's a posture. What the fuck is he doing out of it? Getting punched in his face by a nigga with a bullet in his leg. And fuck his posture.
Hey, but I was trying to say that you're right. You didn't say that. I'm sorry. You were saying there's other switch hitters out there. In my opinion, Danny Jacobs is not a real switch hitter. He fights in spurts in southpaw. He can't fight a full round in southpaw or a full match in southpaw. He can't defend in southpaw. I guess the only person you can say who's a real switch hitter, in my opinion, is Jose Pedraza. But other than that, there isn't many switch hitters. Many people they say they switch.
I agree. No, I agree. There's not many. Period.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, Crawford's a little bit more.
Yeah. I would probably give the edge to Crawford. It's just that.
Well, tell him show it. Do me a favor. Go on his wall and tell him to quit doing his cock to cock blow bang head movement and go out there and show us all these fucking skills instead of you guys saying the posture is skill. Because all he's doing is posturing round by round, running the fucking clock out, holding when and turning his shoulder, throwing a few fucking punches.
I mean, you have to realize, low place.
A posture is not a fucking skill.
He's not. Most of the guys
and low place. You have to realize that at some point, when it comes to like the smaller weights, a lot of times that's the reason I say Manny Pacquiao will never be able to move above 154 is because certain styles will not benefit you as much once you're moving up to 147 and past. And Crawford, he can't fight like he used to.
Crawford been to 35 and 40. You're making no point.
No. I said above. I'm saying above. I'm saying 147 and above. I'm saying 147 and above. There's a good chance that Crawford can't really fight the way you think he should. Like as far as like Lomacheko, just like
you mean to tell me, Buck? You mean to tell me Kilbrook can fight in sequences with Earl?
Hey, this is just gonna.
No. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I hate when you do that because you know I'm finna get some work and you interrupt me on fucking purpose.
Go ahead.
Damn. I mean, this dude gonna tell me so Crawford can't fight in sequences and show boxing skill, actually catch, shoot, slips, and all these things without
can.
No, without running and holding, without doing all this running and holding bullshit. Without his running and holding bullshit, he can't do it. But you mean to tell me, Kell Brooks?
It depends on the level of competition.
You mean to tell me that Keith Thurman can move, never hold, throw his fucking punches, show us his skill set, and say, hey, you have a fair chance. But Bud Crawford, Mr. Put me on the pedestal pound for pound. I have a handicap. Put me in a wheelchair. Treat me like a bitch. Give me a break. Can't, right?
Okay, so you're done, right? Are you done?
So you're honestly telling me.
Wait, Battle. Let me respond to that. So look, let me ask you something, Low Place. When Floyd was at the smaller weight classes and he moved up to fight bigger punchers and bigger men, did he or did he not switch his style to be more defensive?
I'm finna close you on this. When Floyd was fighting at 135, he rehydrated to 138. When Terrence Crawford was fighting at 135, he rehydrated to 154. He ain't no little fucking boy. That's a myth. That's some fake shit. Him being scared of the fucking welterweight division because it's too deep for his soft ass skill set.
So you saying to me? Hold on, I gotta come in and say this.
Hold on. Let me go.
Okay,
let me go one time because I know what he's saying, and I used to have this same argument about Miguel Cotto. That when you looked at Miguel Cotto,
top 10 anime fails
at 140, he was a devastating body puncher. But then once he moved up to 147, he barely punched to the body anymore. Like you didn't even see that. Like he was more of just like he just wasn't that guy. Like that Your power does.
He changed his style. Yeah, but also you can say he changed his
it
style.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Because if you look at it, like Floyd Mayweather wasn't the same fighter at 135 that he was at 147.
Exactly. It does not.
So when you go up in weight, you have to supplement and compensate for what's going on.
Crawford,
like,
160-pound middleweight.
And when you find out,
Bud is a what? Bud is a what?
160-pound welterweight, bro. Bud is 160 pounds.
Wait. And also, let me just say this too. Spence is on record saying, "Oh, I could be at 160 tomorrow if I want to."
Right.
But I'm here fighting at 147.
Tell him go.
You tell him to go.
Tell him to go. I don't give a fuck.
You know why? Because
you know what? You know what? It's gonna make you know what's gonna happen though. If Spence lead that division, your boy Bud gonna be fighting in another weak ass division. If the guys leave, and that's
So wait, so Thurman's weak now.
All we want is competitive divisions. We don't want you sucking your fucking skeleton down to go down and fight Ricky fucking Burns.
Also, it's funny because when the other day you were talking about how Spence, it's okay if Spence shows his skill set against Mikey, but then you go on to say that, oh, Spence better not try to box with him. He better hold his head down, foul him if he has to. But then
it's a fucking one-off fucking money fight. It's bullshit. I know what Spence is. I don't know what Crawford is because he's running from all the work. He's being a pussy.
How you don't know? What do you mean you don't know what Crawford is? What more does he even show you? If he hasn't shown you enough skill-wise,
I don't know why you keep comparing Spence. Spence has fought a real strong cheating holder type welterweight, and he broke his face. He fought in sequences. What?
Hey, Lopez.
I'm going to name the sequence. My man threw an up. Spence would start this shit up jab. Kell Brook counter was a left hook. Spence would come under the left hook. Okay, he get to work on the body. Kell Brook on the uppercut. Spence would smother the uppercut. These are sequences. These are skills being shown. These are things you have to fight through. And
what about when Brook pieces?
I don't never have to show order if I'm gonna skip away from every fucking thing. I don't have to show them shit.
Hey, what about when he was low blowing Brook?
I don't really think this nigga won't fight. That nigga happy skipping around the fucking ring and letting y'all suck his cock with this.
I'm biased. You know who was actually clinching more than I thought he would, like in a certain fight.
Who?
Like we talking about when Barrera fought Prince Nassim. I actually saw Prince Nassim hold it for like the first time in his career. Because like I'm not trying to trash a fight or nothing, but that was a devastating puncher, even moving up, and he was getting, he had to hold on for a couple of instances.
Barrera was piecing his ass up. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I think when it comes to a certain weight, you're gonna have to compensate. And
that's what's gonna happen to your boy.
It's not. No.
I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao, my boy.
He gonna find out that motherfuckers really got hands and they got real skills that they've been honing, and they really people been telling them, hey, give us sequences, show us your complete game.
So like, this is the thing.
Y'all telling Terrence Crawford it's okay just to sit on one side of the house, be a little sweetie, It's
very important for us. It's very important for us, man. Hold up. It's very important.
Let me just say this though. This is the thing. I've heard you repeatedly say, "Oh, Crawford was showing me stuff when he was fighting Ricky Burns. He walked him down. He was beating. He showed the dog in him then." But now you're saying that you've not seen it, so you don't know what kind of fighter is.
He ain't, bro. Because he's regressing.
Which one is
it? Why are you regressing? You still you just 30. Why are you regressing?
He's moving up in weight.
Fuck that, man. That man ain't moving up in nothing. He's not starving his body anymore. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. When Jared,
how you trying to paint this picture like Bud Crawford's a big dude?
Bro, I'm not talking about Spence. I don't. Why do you? Guys
I said Bud Crawford. I didn't say Spence.
Listen. Listen. I'm gonna do the alphabet with it. A, B, C, D, E, F. Fuck you. Hey, fuck this. How do you?
Who said Smith's name? I'm biased. You said Smith's name. T. White. You said Smith's name. Who said Smith's name? Who said Smith's name?
Hey, what I about to say? Hey, I got a question for you, Lil Blaze. If he can fight a particular way without clinching, who do you know that's just be taking a fight to everybody who lasted long in that career without clinching?
Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman?
Who the troll, man? the legendary troll, bro. I love him. I gotta love Loma.
My point, and y'all laughing because y'all need a victory. And laugh don't help you win. Y'all can get bodied over here.
Man, I asked you a simple question like 30 minutes ago. I asked you a simple ass question. I asked you. I said.
His question. Let me answer his.
Okay, I asked you a simple question, and you gave me a bullshit answer. And you gave me a bullshit answer.
I never asked Bud to not move. I said stop.
Hey, Lopez,
You still didn't answer the question. You still didn't answer the question.
Lopez, how long did Keith Thurman reign?
How
long did Keith Thurman reign?
Hey, and also, man, what do you know? What weight class Lomachenko fought at in the amateurs? Do you know, Lopez?
Lomachenko is not bigger than none of these.
No, just answer the question.
You don't answer questions like that. You don't answer questions like that. You're not gonna answer those things.
Lomachenko goes down to 126.
No, yes or no.
He's still fighting like a big dog.
Do you know? Yes or no?
He's still fighting like a big dog.
Know? Yes or no?
Hey,
I told you Lomachenko came in and went down that way. I know my head.
Okay, so therefore, why are you talking shit about Terrence Crawford?
Because Lomachenko fight like a big dog and you fight like a big pussy.
It's always a butt. It's always a butt.
Thank you.
Man fight like a big pussy. Stop comparing real.
How does he fight like a pussy? He's knocked out and stopped the last.
Hey, let me tell you. When Byram
he had a new division and he knocked out two guys that were bigger than him.
Byram set his dates. He put Lomachenko first. Cause he know what's up like me. He know what's up.
Well, Lomachenko fighting on the app. His next fight is on the app.
Yeah. Crawford gonna fight for the rest of his life.
What do you have to say about that?
That's to dispel another one of your bullshit narratives. Loma is fighting on the app, right? He's fighting on the app now.
Byram know who to promote first. Byram know who to promote first. That's all I said.
Hey, Lopez, you know who fights. You know who fights the full 12 rounds and don't clinch at all, and it's the guy you hate. It's Bivol.
Yep.
I don't hate Bivol. I hate the fucking decision he made. The whack ass bitch ass.
See, I'm not gonna let you disrespect
myself. That's what I hate. You need to learn.
Better be was there.
The difference between what we want as fans. You trying to talk about something else. You lost.
Better Beef was there, and what happened when he heard Bivol was coming?
Why the fuck I didn't sit over there with you when there's 3 belts over here? Huh? Were they making the fight?
Because Bivol got a belt.
Were they making the fight? No.
Bivol has a belt.
Fuck Bivol. Go over there by yourself. Bounce that ass by yourself. Bounce that ass by yourself. While the other champions put in this work, fuck around, become Hall of Famers. Your little ching chong ass can sit over there talking about you Russian all you want. We know you from goddamn Asia.
He don't look Russian to me. He don't look Russian to me at all.
That's a lot of like.
I'm gonna say I apologize because y'all got me off my fucking rocker and I'm talking shit. I don't mean to be.
That's the truth. The truth. That's the truth. The truth. That shit'll make you act crazy, man. The truth.
Don't say that Bivol to me, but don't say shit to him till he fighting on the network to give him a unification. How about that? Get him a lineal. Stay over there.
Okay, so now that things have calmed down,
like hyping motherfuckers that ain't got no opponents. Y'all like hyping him. Remember, I was gonna do the movie.
He's about to fight Joe Smith next, bro.
Yo, I'm biased.
Yo,
you was online after the Wilder and
somebody fingering their phone, bro. You gotta quit playing with your phone, pussy. Man. Somebody's fingering the shit out their phone.
Was I on a live with who?
I said, yeah. Was you on? You was on live after the fight
with Fury and Wilder? Yeah. Why? What happened?
Cause I was I just had my surgery. I was in the hospital and I was listening. Y'all niggas made my night that night, man. Y'all was so funny. Oh my god. Cause what you call it? Y'all was talking about like the Ronda Rousey shit, and this nigga was like, "Yo, if they would have put up enough money, Floyd would have fought her."
Probably, man.
Yo, that's
Floyd fighting for a check.
I wanted to say that shit for a minute because I heard your voice, but I had to ask you first. Like, yo, was that you online? Yo, that shit was so funny.
Yo, I have a question.
Oh man.
Yo, hey brother, I have a question to you, man. Hey man, and I have a question for Battle and everyone else. I already asked Low, and Low, he didn't give me an answer. What advantage is there? Any advantages if you think there? What advantages does Loma have over Bud?
Oh, none. I've been with Sid. That's the reason why I joined. He doesn't have any.
All right, just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. All right,
couple.
I think I can name.
Give me some advantages.
Right.
The more you can name is better. The more you
I can name a couple. They side bitch and that side bitch
okay.
after her, the bitch he was cheating with, and another couple.
Okay,
he
all right, no,
on the
chill
side.
out.
I'm talking about inside the ring.
I think personally, y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but amateur pedigree still counts. I think he has a better amateur pedigree.
I said inside the ring.
we're
What
talking about
skills?
inside.
What
Yeah,
skill
set.
advantage?
Oh, skill sets.
Perry punch is better. Perry punch
Skill set. I think personally, he throws better combinations. He's better at turning on a dime with people, so he's probably better at cutting that angle better than Crawford. Like when it comes to offensively, Crawford can do it better defensively, but I think Loma can do it better offensively.
So you think he's a better offensive fighter? That's what you
I think so too. I agree with that on that.
But my whole thing is
my whole
thing is they just call his punch stats out. And I want to say to y'all, point out a fight to me where Crawford missed that many punches.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I'm not gonna say that Loma's a better offensive fighter.
Landing 32% of your punches is horrible.
Let me throw that many.
No, but I'm talking about.
Okay, well, here, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen Terry Norris versus Sugar Ray Leonard?
That battle. No, you doing that.
We talked about that fight the other day, man.
Nah, you doing that bullshit people be calling you out on. We
stay on topic, man.
You doing that. And you be making points that ain't even points.
So, okay.
Where you at? Think where you at.
Well, BMO, have you seen Sugar Ray Leonard versus Terry?
Don't do that. We need to stick to where you at, bro. Stick to where you at. He don't even
saying that. So y'all saying that that Lomachenko has a higher connect percentage than Crawford?
No, he doesn't. Because Crawford, hold on. Let me say what I think.
Where you jumping to and jumping from? You trying to
no, bro. Let me ask him
my point.
I think not watch old fights, bro. We've been on the line. Don't do that. Don't.
Let me make my points and then battle.
He didn't answer.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Hold on.
Been saying
just because he has a higher punch out, that doesn't make him a better offensive fighter.
You're right.
I personally seen him fight. Better offensively. He throws more because he's a volume puncher. You throw more, you land more. And a lot of times when you throwing that many punches, a lot of times not a lot of them going to land. He throws a lot of light punches or punches that occupy your guard.
I'm gonna say this. Let me just say my points. All right. So I think that Lomachenko boxes a little more cleaner, I'll say, than Crawford. Like his combinations are more crisp, but he's less accurate than Crawford. Crawford's not gonna throw much punches if they're not for sure gonna land. There is the difference. So obviously Lomachenko has a higher punch output because a lot of his punches sometimes are just feints, like they're a lot of setup or taunting punches, and they're just used as tools.
Yeah, part of being a volume puncher, you throw a lot of punches.
Yeah. They're using
that's gonna occupy one place where you cover up, and then he's gonna hit the other.
So bad. Even after saying that, and even after Umbias kind of corrected himself and said, "Well, there's a difference to it." So he's not necessarily a better offensive fighter than Bud.
Hey,
do you still feel like that?
Can I do this by the numbers? Can I do this by the numbers? Because I'm about to just chat, get the fire emoji ready. Get the pistol emoji ready. Chat.
Go ahead.
Chat. Get the shit ready. All right. Okay. So Crawford, Burns, punch, stats, 811. 811 for Terrence Crawford. How many did he land? 26%. How many did Lomachenko land? 32%.
How many punches did he throw?
We going there. Burns landed 14% of his punches. He only threw 552, and he almost outlet, and he was like 40 under what old boy landed, and old boy threw 1,000 punches almost. All right, he's only 40 under that. Look, chat. Look, I'm gonna mute everything until I got about 25 fire emojis out this motherfucker. I'll mute every goddamn fire pistol emojis on deck, man. Cause a nigga just came through with facts, nigga.
No,
but he's not. Yo, what are you saying? if we just agree
So
that
you
he's not
found one
he's
fight.
not a better
You found a
offensive
singular
fighter.
fight. That's
Fuck
crazy.
you
He's
mean?
not a better
Fuck
offensive
you
fighter than
mean?
him. What are you talking about?
Fuck you
Like,
mean?
that
Your
makes no
place ain't
sense.
playing games, man. And he was on the front foot talking about, and he was trying to touch and pat his punches. He wasn't accurate for nothing. Because why? No. I'm not hating. He wasn't looking for accuracy because he was looking for volume. He was looking for occupy the guard, move the guard, hit your elbow, make you block somewhere else, hit you in the other spot. That's what he was doing. Lomachenko ain't worried about accuracy. He look what he is. He looking for pinpoints, but he looking to open you.
This is the
hold on. Soon as you open, within the blink of an eye, he want to be hitting you. Then you fuck around and blink, hitting you again. Lomachenko is
Crawford landed 13. Hold on, you lied. Hold on. I got him. He lied. Crawford landed 213 punches out of 811 punches. That's 26%, right? So that if you look at because let me break it down. If you look at how much Lomachenko threw, which was what?
730 some punches, and the man landed 32.5%.
Okay, so Crawford landed more punches then.
I ain't saying that. He said accurate. You trying your hardest to protect his argument. He said, he said, I never seen Crawford be so inaccurate.
No,
this is the crazy thing though, because in the one fight that he was, but listen, hold on, in the one fight that he was inaccurate, and the one fight that he was inaccurate, are you gonna let me talk?
Another fight. Let's look at another.
Let me talk because in the one fight that he was inaccurate, that's the style you said you want him to fight.
Yep.
So that's crazy.
You said you wanted to throw more punches. You wanted to throw more punches.
I just said, listen, man.
That's a body.
I just said I'm not downing him because he wasn't trying to be accurate. He's trying to open up the shot. That ain't a body. You failed to listen.
No, that's a body.
Nah, you failed to listen.
So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. If he throws a lot of punches,
word, man.
Go to the playback. Go to the playback.
Yo, after that one, man, wrench me, man.
You tell me. So you gonna tell me that I didn't say that I'm not saying it as a bad thing for Terrence Crawford to only land that many punches because he's not looking for accuracy, he's looking for volume and to hurt you on the front foot. How do you do that? I occupy you, I open you, I smack you here, I touch you there. They count as points. But soon as you show me the shot I want, I get on your ass. Now the truth is, Lomachenko is much more adept to it because he has shorter arms and he stay beating these niggas up on the inside, outside, wherever you want to go. Crawford was kind of guessing with it, and that's why he don't do it today.
Guessing? Are you kidding me?
Yep. He don't
pinpoint accuracy.
It was more fun.
Get out of here, bro.
More fun. So hey,
you're going off of an old ass fight. Why don't you look up?
Not just that. He also has this narrative that Bud fights smaller guys, and just Tommy Delorme was what 3 inches taller than him and bigger than him.
Absolute body.
So just let that sink in, man.
He is an absolute body.
Half of the narrative that
he was taking rounds from Bud. He was taking rounds from Bud too, bro.
Why don't you look at the Horn or the Benavidez or?
Why would I look at Bullet Leg? What's that boy from the Steve Harvey show?
So what about Horn?
Hey, y'all ever seen the Steve Harvey show? Bullet Head. Y'all remember that show?
So he's Bullet Leg, right?
Yeah, he Bullet Leg. Why the fuck I'm wearing? But no, it's the white friend. What's the white friend? The white boy was Bullet Head, right?
Bullet Head was the dumb one, yeah.
Yeah, man, my man's Bullet Leg, bro. Like, why would I talk about Bullet Leg? Like, what? But I'm gonna close this up. I got some fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? I got some fish to fry. I've been frying boxing talk long enough. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been up in here.
You took some L's today, Lo. You took some L's today. Good job.
Ain't no L's. Low place know too much boxing, bro. I make it.
Yo,
look, we had him backpedaling. He was backpedaling.
Kids? Any of y'all got kids?
I have a son. Yes.
I make all them world fucking champions. That's how much boxing I know. Goddamn, my son better than Terrence Crawford. Goddamn, my son do everything better. Why? Because look at Bo Mac. Look at me. Ain't nothing he could do better than me except eat and breathe heavy. No disrespect, but it's the fucking truth. Be able to cut hair or something. Better be able to draw something because I don't do shit like that. But other than that, ain't nothing. You might be able to fucking fish better than me. Some simple shit. But when it come to athleticism and Bo Mac can't teach Terrence what I could teach him. He need to come to low training camp. But we finna close up. I want to thank you for coming on this motherfucker. I want to thank being here. Go up and down the list. Goddamn C's in this motherfucker, goddamn Fight Doctor in here, YG in this motherfucker, EJ was in this motherfucker, B March was in this motherfucker, Unbiased was in this motherfucker, Battle was in this motherfucker, McGregor was in this motherfucker, Phil was in this motherfucker, everybody was in this motherfucker, B-Mo was in the motherfucker.
Somebody step up and send Bud Crawford a fucking fight, man. When you the pound for pound king, they should be coming for you, man. You can't be on the throne and you got to chase. Come on, man.
For everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all being here. You motherfuckers didn't give me no fire emoji, so all you motherfuckers fired. I came with the pistol. All you motherfuckers, when I bring the pistol out myself, I'm busting all you motherfuckers. But I appreciate y'all being in here. Hit the thumbs up button if you already hadn't. Subscribe to the fucking channel if you already hadn't. Hit the bell icon out if you already hadn't. Share this with your friends on your social media, your boxing groups, your sports groups, on your websites, wherever you want. If you already hadn't, I appreciate the respect, appreciate the love, appreciate y'all coming back, growing the channel and the platform. Ain't no place like low place. Until next time, we out.
Dang, everybody left. What the heck?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
It's a shame, man. I hate to see Lo do it like that. Lo, you wrong, bro.
Yeah, Lo, why you